Hello, my friends, and welcome back to yet another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robin Ek, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for this evening. And so, where we last left off, our fellow adventurers are still in the city called Karai. It's under siege, and they have been planning for several sessions now in order to make a rebellion, and also to save the queen, who is believed still being in the dungeons in Ravenhold Castle, together with one of the adventurers' own family, also being captive down there for some odd reason. But they have been planning. They have, in the previous session also, they managed to survive the endeavors down in the sewer area called the Maze down here in the city. They survived and came back towards the crossroads, which are the underground passages underneath the city. They gather up whatever allies they had after doing some shenanigans with helping the mages, and they gathered all that they could muster in, and also rented the Platinum Club. And they hold a war council where they discussed the potential attack that are going to happen. They strategized, they talked about different loose and ends, what they wanted to do, and what their main goals were. And they came up with some good solutions here, then and there. But still, before we go into begin the attack, our adventurers are going to make small adjustments, because they really want to nail down everything. But also, before we ended the episode, Rill, also who had more of a dispute with her patron, losing her magical or mystical abilities before the war council even began. They made amends, but her patron asked her to do a task during the attack to prove her allegiance or loyalty towards the Mad God. But we will see what is going to happen, if this task is going to be fulfilled, or whatever is going to happen during the attack of Ravenhold Castle. But before we begin tonight's episode, my friends, my cast, my friends, boobies and hoobies, hello, welcome.
Did you just call us boobies?
You said hoobies?
No,
Which one are which?
No. That is just your dirty thinking, you know. It's yeah, no. Let's begin.
Yeah, before we begin, Thalion is here.
Yeah.
Yes.
His cam is just not turned on, but we can see this beautiful picture that Julia drawn of Thalion.
I'm naked. Picture me naked.
We should fix that. Like a pose.
Oh, we can fix that. You want one?
Well, detraumatized. Okay.
Where would the skull be in that situation then?
Regardless.
Oh, you know.
Yes, I know.
Let's begin today's episode. And we are going to begin yet again with people still. They went back around into the crossroad, and they are about to roll out, about to head out. But they are preparing their equipment, their people, and they're telling everybody what to do, and they are waiting for your instructions of when to strike, the signal, or whatever you want to do. So they're just waiting for your orders. But if you have any last preparations to do, this is the time. The scene is yours.
So they're still here?
They're around. You can ask for them and they will come back.
The ones that are gonna go into the maze?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go up to some of them and be like, by the way, bring gloves and don't touch anything during our travels in a maze, because otherwise you might get fungus that will grow out of your body when in contact with water. Just something to note. So, yes, that. Have fun.
Some of them just nods like they are like super duper focused on what they're going to do. Some of them are looking like terrified. And some people just walking by that are some people that are just living in the area, but they are going to participate in the fight, but they're going up with the minotaurs. And they're like, oh my god, it's so happy that we are going up instead of down.
Got the good assignment.
So yes, gloves, and they are preparing to head out to the maze.
Is Bash and the others are gonna go and do their thing?
As soon as they get the signal from you to go, they will go.
Okay, well then I'm gonna give Bash my periton.
As you present Bash with this glorious beast, Bash go, oh yeah, oh yeah, and go towards it. And you know, like when you're petting a cat really hard, like it's a little bit too hard, but it still amuses the cat. But it's like super stroking it, like.
Yeah, it goes like this.
Yeah, motogsmet, liksom.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. Be nice, and he, she, it will be nice to you. Yes.
What is name?
I have no idea still. Do you have a name? I'm just gonna look to him.
The Periton looks at you, and Bash go like taking the horn of it and bends upward and looks at it. The Periton just looks at it. Chicken. Your name, Chicken. The Periton looks at you, like with like fear in his eyes.
I guess it's a nickname for now. Yes, he shall call you Chicken. I guess we'll get you a proper name later. Not right.
Looking back at the Minotaur like, yes, release. We go. Bash ready.
Good. Have fun, you two.
Now we attack. As soon as we go up, we go straight and attack.
Great.
Clash horns. And he just walks.
I am gonna sneak back into the main area again.
Yeah.
Just arranging my clothes. I have swapped clothes, so I'm no longer in a evening dress because that seems like a bad idea.
What? Why wouldn't you store a castle?
Because I mean, last time Shay didn't give me time to change, so I had to walk through the sewers in a fucking gown. Do you understand how bothersome that was?
Oh yes.
So I've changed into my normal clothes again.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed into my black sneaky cape.
Yeah.
Oh no, the emo face.
Bum, bum, bum.
I don't change at all.
It has returned. I will find Hilgard.
Mm-hmm.
And
She like mentally preparing the Raven Guard, and she's just standing there and turns around. My lady, and takes her hand towards her chest and bows with her head.
I will try to summon Nyx, but a bit away from me, so it looks like he just flies in and lands on my arms, not just poof out of nowhere.
She backs off of the large owl with a mask in front of it, stares at it, and go like,
Could you kindly bring this with you to the surface?
she looks at it like hesitantly and like,
He's quite nice.
If it is for the purpose, my
It
lady.
is. Evil Scout.
To me, she reaches out. Nyx looks at you.
Yes, listen to the lady.
Yes, master. And jumps over and climbs over to the arm and sits there. What shall I do with this magnificent beast?
The moment you reach the surface, you simply need to let him go. He will just fly up into the sky and keep a lookout.
Right. What are we Are we just going to attack straight away, or?
I think we will try to make up a signal so we can start with assault on the prison and have the diversion at the cathedral to happen first to lure soldiers away from the castle.
Very well. We will wait until the signal comes.
I will also give her 2 potions of healing.
She takes them. Like, my lady, many thanks. We will use it.
Please do.
She gives it to her closest, like, soldiers.
I will find the dwarf crazy eye dude.
He's still around, and as you come closer, he's like, yeah.
Good evening, good sir.
Well,
I never
good evening.
got your name.
What?
Your name.
Oh, my name? Well, I don't usually use my name when I go into battle, but people call me Kron.
Kron.
Yes, Kron.
A magnificent name for a magnificent warrior.
Yes, coming from the Red Mountains.
I will give him 1 potion of healing.
As you give him, no, we not need those.
You sure?
Oh, yes. Magics are for cowards.
If you insist.
Was it something more?
Yes, we are going to build up a signal system, so you and your other deaf dancers will wait until the attack. Only until the attack on the cathedral and the prison has started, or more so, the diversion at the cathedral and the attack on the prison, just to create as much ruckus as we possibly can.
Okay.
Grand. Stick around. We're just gonna figure out the tiny details.
Right. He nods a little bit. And then
Right.
he just walks like very slowly, still eyeballing you, and then goes towards this group of... It is a group of like a handsome amount of people, but they're having... To you, it's very exotic type of weaponry, but all of them are shirtless.
Of
Like,
course.
And they are like in almost like smaller shorts. They have no sense of like protection on them at all.
You should really have taken that potion.
Do they have any tattoos?
Huh?
Do they have any tattoos?
Yes, they do actually. Most of them has a great amount of tattoos mostly on their backs.
Hmm?
And it looks like more of the crimson red tattoo with black edges, and all of them have one of these tattoos that are significant for them. It looks like there's 3 like weapons. There's one great sword, depicted great sword in the middle. There is one double axe, and there's one, it looks like a javelin or a spear on the other side, and they're tattoo in the middle back section of their bodies.
Amazing. I will also walk up to Bash.
All right. Bash has been talking to Blinky a little bit, and then when you come closer and go, yeah.
Hello, good sir. Bash.
Yeah.
I will hand him 2 greater potions of healing.
He looks at them. What's this?
For you and your clan if you need to heal.
What is heal?
When you are in a lot of pain, you
Yeah.
drink this and you will feel better.
Oh. Like ale.
Yeah,
Smooth as pain, like ale.
yes, it does. So when you're in a lot of pain, then you
Oh.
drink this.
After battle?
Or in battle. Let's say if someone would stab your shoulder with a sword, that would be painful.
They can't reach shoulder.
That is actually true. How about your thigh?
Yeah.
That would be painful.
Oh yeah, drink
Yes.
ale.
Then you drink the ale.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, little lady.
Please stay safe.
They are like this small in his hands, and I pick it up like, yeah, and he puts him in a small like pouch satchel on his side, where it's like the same size as you, or Blinky.
And then I will hunt down Alexandra or Darkness.
He's not in the meeting, but you can see there are there is one person left
I mean, is it
from
Misery?
the codex. It is not Misery. It is not Misery yet. It's just another. It is still a codec person that is there, and still having the mouth guard and still having the same like O'Dyer, like the Thieves Guild has, and turns to you and go, "Ah, yeah. What can I do for you?"
Yes, sir. I will hand him the potion of healing the Death Dancer didn't want.
Ah, yeah. Is it for me? Yeah.
If you would find a need, or if you see some of your comrades in need.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah?
Ready to go?
Soon.
Right. And looks the other way.
I'll just leave him there and head up to Blinky and the rest. So, was it anything else we wanted to do?
While
I'm ready.
she has been doing this, I wanted to take the time to take a quick word with Thalion. Hello.
All right.
Oh yeah, well, I don't care if other people are there, but I'm just gonna kind of talk to him alone.
They're kind of like people going about,
Yeah.
but you're finding like a small pocket of time.
And I'm changing a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, are you?
Just the cape.
They just put on your cape. You can see his musk. No, I'm sorry.
His musk.
I'm not even gonna ask.
No.
That's smelly. Wow.
Yeah. Vidal has been here again in this protest. How are you feeling? Apparently really good.
I feel nervous, but determined.
That's good. I just wanted to say that I'm glad that you made it back from the maze. I'm sorry I didn't seem happy when I saw you were... You know, this day has been just... Or this month. This month has been
Yes, it has
kind
been
of a lot, right?
very intense, and I just tried to prove myself worthy, and it kind of backfired a little bit, but this time I am focused.
I was gonna give you some advice. You don't need to take it, but the thing is, Rill is very angry and stressed right now. So any attempt to kind of smooth things over right now is maybe not the best time. I know you mean well, and I'm sure that after all this, we can maybe sit down and probably not have a relaxing conversation about it, but we can try.
I will be her silent shadow.
You don't need to be silent, but you can talk to me. Just try to ignore anything she says, because it doesn't matter what you do right now. I think anything you do is gonna make her angry and piss her off. It's just the way things are. The moment.
I have noticed.
Yeah, and maybe you don't understand why right now, but maybe after this we can explain it better.
I just wanted to show Leon that I had enough, but what? Never mind.
I know. And as I said, we're gonna have time to fix that, but right now we need to focus and
Yes.
just try to keep each other safe. And I will do my best to keep you safe.
and I will keep all of you safe, and I will not do anything out of my own will, I guess.
Well, maybe not like wander off by yourself right now, at least. That's all. I think you can do good things. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've done a lot of good, too.
Thank you, Blinky, and
Hmm.
you too.
Thank
And
you.
right about now, Rill comes closer, searching for Blinky.
Well, doing the rounds.
I take one step
Yes.
back and look at the floor.
It's like a shamed dog.
Yeah, like, oh, mom is here.
So, is Videl around?
Yes, could I have a moment to just talk to you, Rill? Quickly.
Sure.
Yes. We'll come back soon, Fally. Keep an eye out. Look for the scary lady that hated us, that I talked about. I'm just gonna...
You walk away.
This time I'm gonna make sure we're a little bit more alone.
Okay.
How are you? You did well at the meeting. Trembled a little bit in the beginning, maybe, but I don't think anyone noticed.
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yes.
You squeezed my hand pretty hard.
Sorry about that. It's just something about, holding a meeting in front of a lot of people,
Yeah.
leading people to what presumably could be the end of their life and all of that, And then also having a very unfriendly crow lord on me being like, your responsibility.
Yeah, I noticed that too. She seems very different from this morning, doesn't she?
She did. Almost like she didn't recognize me, or I don't know, something was weird, different.
Yeah. Maybe something happened to her as well. Same
I'm
with the
worried about that,
mage.
so I thought we should, keep an extra eye on her.
I was gonna say that to the others too when we meet up with them, just to... so we're all on the same page. But right now I'm kind of just worried how you're mentally handling things. 'Cause there's been a lot these past days, and I have noticed your spunk is a bit diminished, even though it's there.
You remember how your spunk was when we were. Well, when your friend returned out of nowhere and started to stir up things and.
Yeah.
Well. Take that and double it, maybe?
Yeah. I can understand that. I was thinking about... I know we're pressed for time here. I'm just kind of... Can I ask who I'm partially risking my life to save? I mean, I don't know much about your mother, except for the face you always makes when someone brings up her name or mentions her in front of you.
It is more so that when everyone talks about my mother with me, it's more so that they tell me how alike I am, as in, it makes me feel like I am not my own person because I am her.
Yeah, and I got the feeling from Nokri that she kind of views you also not as your own person.
Oh no.
Which makes me wonder. I understand why you want to save her, and I get that this is a thing for other races, that they have this attachment to parents. I just want to know if we're gonna save her. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm just saying,
Uh-huh.
Does she deserve to be saved?
I have no idea.
Hey, I just want to know who I'm risking partially life to save. I'm doing
My
it
brother.
for you, not for her.
For my brother.
Are you saying we're leaving your mom in the dungeons?
No. I mean,
No?
I'm just saying that we're risking our lives to get my brother out. And my mom would be a bonus.
Yes.
Also, she holds probably all the answers I need, unless someone has, screwed with her memory as well.
Yeah, that too.
Because that would be lovely, right? I'm just finally meeting her, and I don't know, for some reason she can't talk, or she doesn't remember even knowing me, or I don't know. Anything could happen at this point.
Yeah, I can see why you're stressed. I'm taking Rill's hand if she lets me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, she backhand.
no, don't touch me, foul peasant. I just want you to know that I will be there for you, and I'm gonna help you with whatever you need. And I'm not doing it just because I don't know, it feels like everybody we meet always wants to use you for something. And I'm not doing that,
I mean,
even if you think I might be. So
Sakura,
I'm doing this because I want to help you.
if anything in this scenario, I am the one using you.
Isn't that what team members should do? Friends.
Rely on each other.
Yes. I trust you, so I want you to trust me.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I mean, I barely trust myself, but
Why is he always there ruining things when we have a moment?
No reason.
It's like, no. Well, I will do everything I can to protect you and your family if we find them, even your mother, which I don't know anything about, but I don't like that she's making you feel bad.
all of a sudden I feel kind of angry. Not at you,
I hope not. I can
Sakura.
have that. Yeah?
I am lying. I am not fine.
Yeah, I know. But
Just,
it's fine if you don't want to say things.
I don't know what to say. I am everything but fine.
Hmm.
The opposite of fine.
I wish I could help you. I am so bad at saying what people should do to feel better, because usually I just play some music and it goes away, and I don't think it's gonna work here. Do you want me to play something for you?
No, I would gladly listen to some music later
Mhm.
as a celebration when we succeed.
Maybe. Let me see.
Imagine Blinky going through all her little stuffs, like
Yep, it's literally
Open up
there.
her sack and go. A piece of bone.
Pretty
an old
much
dish.
a tooth, a
Yeah.
bottle with some goo.
I'm just gonna give you. This is the shittiest gift ever. Here is. I think this is very pretty. It's just a stone. Probably not anything special, but it's pretty. I'm just gonna give you that. Yeah. Maybe this can be your lucky stone, and when you have it, your worries will go away, and it's gonna make you feel focused on what we need to do. So maybe you can hold on to that. Sometimes those kinds of things work, right?
Yes, it's for sure gonna remove all my worries.
No,
really-
I'm just saying it can pretend like it will.
Yes, I'm
and
gonna
maybe-
pretend that. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's very kind of you.
I would give you something better, but I could go out and potentially get something better, but it's gonna just be like,
It's fine. It's fine. Do you have? How do we communicate with everyone? How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna send a signal?
I have a plan on that. I have a spell that we can use to connect our minds that I bought in Goldcrest. No, in Varil. Yes, in Varil.
I don't
haven't
think
had
you
time
bought
to-
anything in Goldcrest. We were kind of like
Well, no, we
banned
did
from
not.
that town
Yes.
before we even entered.
I was planning on buying things, but stuff happened. Yes, but we can use that, and so it can be you, me, Falion, Videl, and it can be 8 people in total. Which,
So 4 more.
yes. So I was thinking maybe the others that
I
are
would
separate from us.
Yes, I would suggest all the ground troops at least, or the
Mhm.
above troops. I don't know what to call them. The
Yes.
top people. I'm gonna start sounding like Shady if you don't come up with a better idea.
Soon, Rilla will start to rap as well.
God,
For show.
No.
For sure.
No!
Nia has said that once, almost though. So
For
it's
sure.
rubbing. Yes, she did.
Would
It's
never.
rubbing off. Oh, you did.
I'm so going to resurrect him.
Well, Bash would be a suggestion. I
Yes,
also
Bash.
learned that the crazy-eyed dwarf is named Kron.
We want to have connection to the crazy-eyed dwarf in our head.
I mean, he's
We-
probably
we
gonna...
will- We can.
Like, the thing is, we will need to be able to tell them, or they can commune between each other, right? So Bash could be like, "Bruh, Bash, hitting prison." And then Kron could be like, "Oh, great, then I can go, ah, castle."
Yes. Yes.
And also it would be nice to know when Hilgard reaches her position and starts to infiltrate the castle, because she would also need the diversions to be up and running before.
Yeah, so that leaves one more then.
This is when we should have had someone from the cathedral here, but we do not. Actually, for the better.
You have the Codex still. You have
But
also...
Alexandra isn't here.
No. But you have also the Crow Lord as well.
No!
I'm just stating who is still there. So it's the
Hard
Codex.
pass on her. No.
To Ellen?
No,
Well, yeah.
no. Hard.
Yeah, well then. And
Do you
the
want to
mages.
connect your mind to someone that has been messed with? What if it's kind of...
Contagious.
Yeah, contagious. Mind contagion.
But he's aware, is he not? We could ask him if he thinks it's a liability. Because he knows that someone has tampered with his mind.
True.
Right?
There are mages here we could ask. Fine, let's ask him.
You walk towards Tuellen, and on the way you see Videl is also there.
I'm actually doing something else.
Oh, you're doing something else?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to be involved.
Yeah, but you can do them first.
You come to Tuellen, and Tuellen, together with his associates, talk a little bit, and the other associate just walks away as Tuellen nods to him and goes, "Ah, yes, please. Are we ready to commence?"
Like that?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better now. We have made some reassuring spells towards my mind to keep my mind sealed from any mind sources.
So you're saying you're shielded from potentially having a mind connection spell cast upon you?
I would say yes. There is much things at stake, and one's mind, especially me, as the Archmage, cannot be tampered with my mind.
Well, that is good. Do you think it would be a good idea to include one of your fellow mages in such a spell? Because we're thinking of doing a mind connection thing so we can keep up connections between the groups.
Oh, yes, we can take one of my closest advisors. You can pick, either you pick Liam, or other you pick Sietra.
I have no idea who any of those are, but yes, point them out.
Oh, yes, and he will point the two individuals that you spoke with before, like those who
Is
are
it the
very...
old lady?
Yeah, yes.
That said that that was gonna help.
Sietra is the one who is the older lady, and the other guy is Liam.
I liked her, which probably means she's a
The
bad
one with a
option.
mole somewhere.
Damn it, I liked her.
Okay?
She's probably a bad option, but yeah.
Right, but let us make some haste.
Yes.
soon.
Yes.
If you say that it's true, and I'm quite scared of what the Codex is saying about happening with this maze during midnight, I am
We are hurrying.
much afraid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, well then we should probably get this... About what time do we leave? Since I should cast it as late as possible, I guess.
The moment you're done with the spell.
Oh, that's the only thing we have left?
Yes, I would say
Okay,
so.
well then I'm just gonna...
Right.
cast something else first.
Before that,
Yep.
Vidal.
Yes. First off, the symbol that Bash and his gang have,
Yeah.
the two horns and the star, do I know if that's a tribe symbol or more of a mercenary symbol?
On the Minotaurs, you mean?
Yes.
Where did I put my... Here. You can make a history check.
I sure can. Not. It's a 7.
Yeah, you have some recollection of it. You know there is a Minotaur symbol, and you have not seen it you personally, but you have heard of it, and they do come from where you come from, like in the mountain regions, but you are very unsure where. But they are definitely from a Thorian type of mountain range.
Yeah, but I don't know if the symbol is religious to them or...
No, you're quite unsure, really.
Yes.
But it's some sort of importance to them,
Yeah.
so they have them tattooed on them.
Good. Then I'm gonna go outside the Platinum Club.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stand there, close my eyes, and then I'm gonna use Druidcraft
Mm-hmm.
to produce a small wind and the smell of the mountains.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand there and meditate.
It sweeps in towards you. Oh.
Roll for
Very
initiative! What?
And it's a sweet wind. Fresh wind of minerals. You smell the forest. The pikes. The leaves. The bark. It is very sweet. It's almost like the first winds in the early days of spring. It's very nice. It reminds me
Where did you
reminds
do
me of
this?
outside of the Platinum Club.
Okay.
It's a very small, it's just around me, it's a small cubicle shape.
You cannot help to get a small memory when you were wandering alone close in the mountain ranges in Thoria and close by to the Skyhaven Mountains. It's very nice, and it's very like, just for that brief moment, you collect your mind.
I feel good. I'm just gonna stand there for a little while, just take it all in, and then I'm gonna go into the others.
Right. And with that, as you guys meet up, you can see that Blinky is preparing spells as people are gathering around, waiting for their orders to commence.
I'm preparing Unseen Servant, and then if we manage to gather all the people, I'm gonna cast Telepathic Bond.
Okay. And you cast it on all of you four. Bash, Twellen's advisor,
Yes.
Siethra, and
Hilgard and Kron.
Hilgard and Kron. Okay.
Lovely people to have in your mind.
I want Kron in my head so badly.
So,
And as soon as the spell is done, there is a brief moment where all of your voices just talks instantaneously, and then it goes quiet. And then it works like a magical walkie-talkie.
thank God for that.
But the one who is sending the most is Kron. Like,
Yeah.
hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Radio silence.
He forget to remove his finger from the button. Wonder what's for dinner tonight.
I wonder. Well, that is a sweetie pie. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's this lump on my chest? What? I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, but after like a while, Kron stops and just gets the memo as Bash just stares at him like, shut the fuck up.
Ash gets it.
Okay, we're ready. I'm ready.
Everybody just nods and looks towards Rill, waiting.
Yes, we're all ready. We're hoping it won't take too long to get through the maze, but Bash,
Ugh.
Kron,
Yeah.
if it takes us longer than, let's say, 1 hour to get through,
Yeah.
which we're hoping it won't, start.
Right. Right.
Otherwise, wait for the signals because we want the prison to go first, together with the cathedral.
Right. Right. Let's go then, Mr. Horned One. And he walks away. And
I'm gonna
Bash.
pet my Periton goodbye.
Have fun.
Parrot looks at you with wide eyes as Bash takes his horn and starts to drag him like away.
Oh my god!
And looks
Oh,
toward,
That
he's gonna
goes
die
like
so
this.
hard.
and looks towards you. Hang on. Horns and walks, and all of the other Minotaurs walks together with the Death Dancers walks away, together with the Raven Guard as well.
Before the Raven Guard leaves, I am gonna quickly just give Nyx a white piece of clothing
Yeah.
so we can hold it in his beak. That's it.
And they wander away. And at a brief seconds as they walk by, you see that Misery comes and stands there together with two others. So, are we ready?
Yes, did you bring a lot of sacks?
We did.
Good.
We bring out the whole arsenal. But you know the routine, and he points to everybody and starts to explain how they're going to do it. And the people that have the most difficulty with this is the mages and Dwellen. He's like, this is preposterous. We should know where we're going. No, we have routine. Oh, this is, and it takes like 5 minutes additional to like explain to
I'll
him.
fucking slap them if it takes 5 minutes.
And
Yeah,
then
everything more than 1 minute deserves a couple of slaps.
Yes.
I think
And
you have a bad memory now.
wait up!
Wait until I'm done with you.
But everybody just put them close by, and everybody's ready, and they put on their heads, and you are heading in to the maze.
Did
Together
we get
with the
cold?
Crow Lord.
The Crow Lord is there also. With all of your people, all of the mages that are capable, and all of the... And you get, like... As you reach the destination, you can see there are multiple of members of the Codex there. It's like a group of like 12 or 13 of them standing there and waiting. And in the middle of them, you can see a very well prepared darkness standing there with crossed arms, mouth guard, and they look like they are fitted to go into the shadows. So, it's done then.
Yes, halls of knowledge as quickly as possible.
Well, this way then.
I feel a rush of confidence when I see how she's.
Oh right, maybe I fucking got into my other clothes too. Now that I think about it. Yeah,
You had time.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
time. Let's say I prepared that because I'm not gonna be the only one that walks around in a peacock outfit. I'm not that. It's not that important to look fashionable.
As we're walking, I'm gonna catch to Ellen.
Yeah, he walking close by.
Do you know what time it is currently?
Well, last I checked, it would be... Oh dear. It would be late to 11.
Oh.
Okay, soon 11. Amazing. Anyone here of your mages that are really skilled with keeping time? Because we need to keep time on the spell we casted with this communication.
I can ask Liam to hold that.
Thank you. We casted it about, 10, 15 minutes ago now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I instruct the unseen servant to guide Videl as I said he would.
And also, all of the... there's like a conga line of these... the members of the Codex. They're having torches. And they are
That's good.
showing you.
He's
And
still
now?
having a babysitter that's holding his hand.
I'm still gonna go like this with the unseen servant.
Yeah.
I guess some of the mages have hourglasses.
We will see.
If
Now
you
I'm
have a
going to
mage
roll for the Codex.
For what?
To see if they
yeah,
find the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they doing? All right, they're actually gonna guide us. Never mind.
Together with the Codex and the mages, you're walking through these halls of the... it's a very creepy sensation as you're walking by. So some of the earlier chambers you walk in, you can see a small section of these, like, very weird fungi growing at the very corner of the ceiling, but you ignore it and passes by it. You walk through the maze, and you start to recollect also that as soon as you come to a larger chamber, you can see there is one or two of the Codex members standing behind, and looks at you as you just continue on walking on with the other members. And you can see that they are stopping at this conga line and putting like the torches into the ground, and just sits there and waits. Probably some scouts or some people you can look out for when you're heading out of the maze, probably. And it takes some time before you reach to the very, very end of this corridor, and you reach to like a dead end. It looks like a dead end. But darkness walks by. She looks back towards you, and it's only her and Misery that is left. And they stop into this wall, and she reaches up her hand, and she says, Ilu. And all of a sudden these elven symbols comes by and forms a door, and the door slowly goes in and then disintegrates, like crumbles down. And you can see a marble floor, dark marble floor, and a very large amount of bookshelves in the most very odd fashion. They're like bookshelves stacked on like a normal library, but at the very like edges you can see there are bookshelves that are like melded into the walls, and they go upwards, and they go right up and follows like in a dome shape. And the peculiar thing that you can see in this room is on the ceiling. In the middle of the ceiling is like a chandelier, but in the middle of the chandelier, like levitates a very larger blue, like sky blue crystal that is slightly like humming a little bit and casts this very like light blue, almost like tail blue light onto all corners all over this library. And as darkness and mystery walks in, she takes front almost like a coin, and she flips the coin into the room. It lights up, and it don't falls into the ground. And she looks back to you and it looks like the coast is clear. It doesn't seem to be any creatures in this hallway. Well, we have done our job. We're going to hold this section and make sure that nobody finds us. Good luck to you. She walks back into the hallway and sits down close to the door, and Mystery goes to you and go, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good
Thank
luck
you.
to you too.
Okay, my watchmate. Where's my watchmate? I need to know how much time we have left on the spell. I'm like, where are you?
It has been, all in all, it has only taken roughly around 11 minutes to walk here. Because they rolled pretty fucking good. And they walked with incredible speed.
I mean, in that case, I'm just gonna go into my mind
Yeah.
and go like, Bash, we are in position.
Oh,
So
fight!
whenever you're ready, you can start.
And you hear like, right, and you hear clash, and it stops.
I guess that means he's ready. Truellen, we need someone with
Right.
sending who can tell the cathedral, Gloria, to start a
Right.
diversion.
My lady, leave it to me. And he
Thank you.
looks up and he points up his fingers and he's trying to scribble it, and he High Maester Gloria, this is Truellen the Archmage of Kyril. We had conversations before. The attack commences. Initiate.
Perfect.
Execute Order 69.
Yes.
Execute Order 60. And he turns around and throws a fireball at you.
Oh my god, no. Bad.
And in the very moment as you're sitting there, you start to hear, in the very furthest away, you started to hear these large, like, cathedral bells far away in probably other side of town. That starts to ding-a-ling-a-ding.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm gonna open up the walkie-talkie again.
Yes.
Kron, Hildegard.
And they're like, yeah, we can hear the bells!
Yeah, wait about 10 to 15 minutes.
Let's go! And then it... Oh, by the gods, you can hear dances.
We all hear these conversations.
yeah.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
open. Yeah.
We all hear this.
Yeah. Everything that is said in the mind, everybody hears at the same time.
Amazing.
When we
Truellen,
contact
can
someone.
we set up this teleportation?
Right. this way. And he walks in towards the room with all of the mages following.
As I walk past darkness,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean down and ask, what would my codex name be?
She looks up at you. Well, you have to be a member first.
Can I roll a persuasion and see if I can?
With disadvantage, yes. You
Yes,
can.
of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh yeah, I can. 11,
11, she looks at you and go like,
please.
almost in a like a charming way, when you get a member, and if we survive, maybe I will give it to you.
Okay. Then.
As the mages are starting to set this up,
They're walking in towards the room.
yes, I'm
And they're
following
going
them.
towards like another part of the...
Yes, as we're
hall.
following them, I'm just gonna grab Blinky's shoulder and be like, I'm just gonna take a pixie through Nyx.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep walking, but like holding onto Blinky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep a really close eye on the Crow Lord woman and mages in here while she's
Mhm.
doing this.
And I'm keeping within 3 meters from Rill all the time.
Mhm.
Or stalk the fucking crow woman.
Stalker.
um. Actually,
Mhm.
yes, as I'm up, I'm gonna tell Nyx to fly up, so
Okay.
I get an overview of the city.
Okay.
Can I see that there's commotion starting at the prison?
Make a perception check.
Extra shifty owl.
Where's the prison? Oh, there.
The prison is over here at the...
Yeah, I saw.
I'm just telling the viewers as well.
Oh.
The southeastern point of town.
20.
20. As Nyx flies upward into the city, get a good glimpse towards the southeastern part of town. You can see that there are some commotion happening. There are like small dots of people, probably. But it's very hard to see. But it looks like there's some ruckus going on there.
Oh, that's enough for me. And it's close between the cathedral and the castle. So I'll just command Nyx in his head
Mhm.
to fly towards the ocean.
Okay.
And when he gets to the ocean, I want him to hold the white flag in his beak.
Okay.
And I want him to try to find a ship that he thinks would belong to the fleet. And I would send him an image of what the flag for the fleet would look like.
Okay.
And ping me if he finds one.
Okay. He starts to fly away and looks... It's gonna take a while to go to the Talon Harbor and find it. Or beyond the Talon Harbor.
Yeah, I expected as much. That's why I was telling him, ping me if you find one. Like, out with you.
And I assume that all others are following the mages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we go through this library, I'm gonna...
Drool a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch the books a bit if I'm close enough, but I'm not gonna take any of them.
Are you gonna pull them out? Or
No. Just go and
like
stroke,
this caress the backs.
Yeah, caressing the books gently.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look over at the others. You know what would have been fun? To give and Bash the potion of speed.
Yeah. Yes.
That would have been interesting.
That would have been really fun. And I continue caressing the books.
As you're walking through these hallways, Twellen and some of the mages, like 5 of the 20 like mages, scatter out into the library, and Twellen looks up towards the crystal and nods like in like gratefulness that it's still there, and walks into like it looks like a side chamber that is close by. Walks into the room, walks close towards a hearth, like this fireplace, and he makes a gesture towards it and makes it looks like an arcane spell towards it, and it splits in half and it opens up in the middle of it.
Ooh.
Welcome to the secret chamber that I talked to you about.
Thank you kindly.
Please proceed.
I am going to creep into Thalion's head.
Okay.
Thalion, I can feel that you're more or less huffing down my neck. If you want to prove yourself, then please keep a lookout for the Crow Lord.
Of course.
Watch everything she's doing. And then I mean everything.
Yes.
As you are now focusing more on the Crow Lord, she's like walking calmly in towards the space and observing all of these books. And as you walk into this room of stars, the Chamber of Stars, it is a great wonder to behold. It is a room that is, as soon as you step into it, it is cold in here. Like it's very humidly cold. And the whole like dome ceiling is like it is like a panoramic like window on top of it. You can still see through to the sky, but there is like the only thing I can describe it is like it is painted with some sort of like filter, like a magical filter, and you can see through the glass. You can see all stars, or there is probably on the night sky when it's daytime. And the sun is still shining through, but you can see there are going into these small like mirrors that shoots the light into different types of prisms that are located in like 7 points in this room, and creating this different colorful spectrum of light in this room. And in the center chamber, in the very, very center of it, there is a small dent down into the floor, and in the middle of it, you can see there are this very large circle around it, with these arcane symbols lying around it. The mage just scatters into the room, and the Tuellen goes right into the middle of the circle. Well, behold, we have reached our destination. Shall we commence with a ritual right away?
Link is just mesmerized, staring at this place like, wow.
Well, I could see that attack on the prison has started. I'm just gonna tap into the head to just status update anyone?
There is no answer from Kron or Bash, but you get a response from Dawn that is start to be some sort of fight on the gate, on the northern gate. Are we commenced to complete our mission?
We are about to be able to start a teleportation circle soon, if everything goes well.
And your bird flew away.
Yes, I told him to do so.
Oh, right. We are ready to commence.
Go ahead.
And
A question to DM.
Yes.
Do I know about that crystal or thing that was shining if Leon is still
on the top of the, or what?
No, the thing that prevented Leon's powers.
Yeah.
The necromancy stone.
The necromancy stone.
I don't remember if I were there when they got that.
I think you were.
I
Yes.
think so, yes.
Who got it?
Blinky.
Blinky.
Then I reached down to Blinky and just asks if that thing is still operating.
La la la, and secretly open my pocket like, I'm just gonna. Does it still
You
pulsate?
look at it. It's pulsating in a normal and steady manner.
Turn it to Falin like, yes.
I just nod and stare at the crow. No,
I'm
not
on.
stare.
The crow lady stands close by and walks and look like for the first time in awe of this place. And Twellen starts ordering the other mages to walk into the circle and they start to enchant it. It will only take a minute or so. How many of us do you need? We will probably need all we can to protect the circle if we should be discovered.
Well, you said it was a two-way. So,
Yes.
hopefully we'll need none of you.
Right.
But if we do, we will send someone back and tell.
It sounds like a
Or
good
we will
thing.
contact your associate through our mind connection.
That is very, very nicely done. Also, I heard from you previously that you had a person that understood the arcane ways.
Multiples of us?
Well, I need to give you this, and he summons a rune in his mind, in front of it, like an illusion. I gave to give you to you. This is the symbol to come back here, to order the circle on the other side to come back here.
We simply need to recall this.
You need to cast this symbol in order to activate our side.
And how do we cast it?
If a person understands teleportation circle spell,
Okay,
will
then
be
we're good.
surprised.
Well, then, yes, gimme.
They write on a piece of paper towards you. It looks like an elven arcane symbol.
Mm-hmm.
As Blink is taking it, I'm just gonna be like, yes, this is our expert in Arcana, our great
Interesting.
spellcaster.
Interesting.
Yes, that is me.
I will go and help my pupils. Be ready, because when the gateways open, we have to
Yes.
go.
Yes.
I wanna, when she says that, I wanna see the. Is Sierra in here? Is she impressed?
She looks at you, and she is not looking towards you. She's looking
damn
at
it.
the sky map. And after a while, the symbols on the ground starts to glow, even intense. Mhm.
Yes, as they're starting to cast this, I'm just gonna go up to the Crow Lord woman. I
Yes.
don't recall her name, and I know I butchered it when I wrote it down. But
Herrera?
yes.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it wonderful
yes,
how a society a long time ago could even fathom with the powers of the stars? It's interesting.
it is truly so. Where do you plan to be once this portal is open?
I plan to stay here and helping the mages protect them from outgoing sources. And also, the queen will arrive here, and I will be at service when she returns.
That is correct. Just a quick checkup question. Do you know who I am?
She looks at you and almost looks like offended. Of course I do.
And you know who my mother is?
Of course I do.
Yes, just
What a question is that? You insult me with this question.
no, I do not. A lot of people has had their memories altered recently, even.
She looks towards you and leans towards you. I can reassure you, my mind is my
Is
own.
your own. I somehow don't feel more reassured, but thank you for that information. Just gonna wait for the mages now.
And as with that, Tuellen reach up his hands and the symbol starts to ignite even closer and more, and it's having this dark blue colorization and turns into white. The circle is done, my lady.
No time like the present. Let's go.
Okay.
Bring in my servant. Holy shit. So is it us alone and some guards now?
It's you
Oh.
alone.
It's we alone.
Okay, the guards are not coming either. They're somewhere else. Right.
Yes, and I will.
Yeah, the guards are
Woo! So
going
it's
in from back.
the stealth team.
Shh. We have
I'm just gonna-
slippers for Vidal.
Yes.
Yes. No climbing shoes though. But
Oh, fancy that.
You. And you enter into this room with this flash of white light, and it just silently hums as the spell fades on the other side. The things that you see is on both of your back sides, on the left and right side, you can see these larger, like, torch holders that are like billowing with fire behind you. In front of you, you can see that there are 2 tables, and on the other side, it looks like what you can see in front of like those that are on the floor. It looks like these should be like shelves, like they would be placed like above the tables, but it looks like they have been teared down, and it looks like most of the things on the table has been like shuffled down into the floor, and some of the few items has been picked up from it. On this side, you can see there's some sort of staff that is leaning on the table, and on this side it looks like a shirt of some sort, and also like a bunch of papers that are stacked up together. And you can see there's like just an open hallway, and it splits into 2 ways.
As we appear
Yeah.
and have taken in the surroundings, I ask everyone, should I conceal us in the shadows?
Probably a good idea. I don't even know if someone is around. Can you hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, everybody now.
everybody. Oh yes, that is nice. Wait. No, where's my calculator?
Oh yeah, I figured.
Rill is so focused on the mission, like if something goes wrong, you just look around a little bit more. But I would say all of you start to listen. You don't hear anything. It is very quiet.
And Rill has a Vax Pro.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just not focused on listening because, nope.
How about we shove everything on the table into the bag of holding and move on?
We're gonna go back here. We need to go back here to get out.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we need those papers. Is the staff vibrating?
Oh gods.
Which staff?
This
Oh.
one on the table.
No, it's not.
Should we check for traps?
Now, how about Thalion conceals us and you check for traps then?
Okay, yes. Checking for traps.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an investigation?
It is an investigation check.
Mm,
And Talion casts Pass Without Trace on everybody.
mm.
With a 24, as you are standing still close by into the circle and look about into the room, it doesn't seem to be trapped or anything. It is a lot of tussled materials. It looks like this has been torn down for some time.
Seems to be fine. Let's take it careful.
I don't think you place traps in a dungeon, but yes, careful.
Yeah,
Though
I'm
we
just
need to
meaning,
hurry.
like, there was traps around the last teleporter, that's why.
We're getting close to midnight. You know,
Yep, let's leave!
we don't want
Woo!
to scream here. Stealth, everyone!
Oh yeah.
You make stealth checks. And remember, you have plus 10 to your roll. Because of
18.
Pass Without Trace. Oh my god.
41. The map is all weird for me
34.
now.
It's weird.
For me.
Not for me.
Yeah, it has misaligned.
Reload the.
Okay.
application.
Let's see, so 34 with a plus, yeah.
Yeah, with the plus.
Ah, that worked.
So the lowest is 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Forgot to put on the slippers.
with
I see.
the magical shroud that Thalion gives, and you look back towards Thalion, he's gone. He's like, path, just a shadow.
How dark is it in here?
It is still 2 torches that are lit up in here. It is quite lit up.
If Videl has those slippers on, doesn't he get advantage?
No.
No.
They're not
That is
magical.
that is my
They're
slipper.
homemade.
Yeah,
Doesn't get disadvantage. That's what they do.
this is my advantage roll.
Mm.
This is the slipper roll. Without it, it would probably be a natural one.
I mean, I'm just gonna move on and assume that everyone else is, because I'm in a hurry, because we're on the clock and we're getting close to midnight when we have to scream and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to scream.
If Blink went to one table, I went to the other table and brought in stuff to shove in her bag of holding.
If we
Okay.
did that now, well, maybe we did. I don't know.
I want to
Okay.
do it right now.
But
Okay.
fine, then we shoved everything in there like quickly, like fucking bandits.
The paper, the clothes, and the staff you put in.
Yes.
Okay.
And as I walk past, if there's a book on the floor that I could reach, I will just grab it.
Yeah. You can
I
take
whisper,
one of the books.
maybe we shouldn't touch everything we see.
That's a very great idea.
Who said that?
Maybe they're important and we need them. That's why I'm grabbing everything.
Left or right?
Uh,
On the left side, you can see it goes like instant directly to a left one, and if you look to the right side, you can see there are 2 statues there. It looks like more of like eagles. They're more like like the creatures on Notre Dame, the gargoyles, but it's like eagles, more like, and it's on top of like huge pillars, and in the middle there is this large bowl of like this fire coming up from it.
I'm just gonna be like, Thalion, check the other way, quickly.
it continues down this way.
I mean, we have walkie-talkies, we can talk.
Right.
It continues down the way. Well, then
Blink's
Bash and
voice
everybody can hear.
Blink's walkie-talkie
Thalion.
voice is scary.
Thalion, as you reach the other side of the left hallway and go directly to the left side, you can see there are sets of stairs that goes upward.
I communicate this.
And Blinky, you come to the other side and you go to the left side when you go right, and the hallways continue. And with that, with your passive perception, as you're standing there, you can start to hear voices. Like muttering voices.
Who?
Blinky.
I communicate this. Does it sound like they're
Make a other perception check.
I ask Will, should I continue up the stairs?
Do a quick peek and double back if it's nothing of importance.
There's a lot of 19s tonight, which is nice.
Okay. With a 28, as Thalion continues going upwards into the stairs, Blinky, you kneel down and start to listen towards. You start to hear there are 2 male voices, and they're ushering and talking to one another. One of them seems to be. It seems to be a lot farther away than what it is, but you can hear like small words like, "I wonder what is happening," and they're talking like, "How long should we wait here? Should we feed the prisoners? Probably not. But what about if they are, and they're muttering a little bit? Don't worry, I will have the honor. I will kill the queen." Some of them says. And
Well,
then
it's-
it goes back into this muttering voices.
I repeat this to the others.
We're close.
I just stop in the stairway and should I return?
Just take a quick peek if you can see something above, because we do need to travel upwards as well, since we're still missing a princess and my younger brother.
Just be careful.
As you are standing there and waiting for Thalion, you reach to the other top level, and I'm just gonna order up so it's only you that will be able to see this. Boop. And we're gonna change map just for a little bit. Let's see now. I'm just gonna look so everybody can see. Yeah, everybody can see, but our fellow viewers and Thalion can see. And you reach up to the other side, and you are still in a dungeon-ish area. And this is what you see.
I go over just here to take a peek.
At the very end of the hallway, you can see there are two people that are talking to one another. It looks like two soldiers talking among each other.
Can I hear what they are saying?
Make a perception check.
That's the normal, right? For this.
It's a normal roll, yes. As you're standing there and listening to them, also all that you can hear is that they are like, "Come on, we should go now. We should go now. We have to reinforce." "Yeah, I know, but we have to wait for the captain." "Yeah, I know, but fuck. Maybe we will lose the courtyard if you don't go right now." I know. Just wait a little while longer. We will go soon."
Mm. I sneak a little bit further over here.
When you come over there, directly to your right side, you can see what it seems to be like an altar of some sort. It seems like a place where people can kneel down and pray.
Thalion, what are you seeing?
And on the wall, you can see there is some sort of depiction of you think it's some sort of religious, some sort of deity. You don't recognize it.
I report this and what I heard. And that I see a long hallway in front of me.
Guards seems to be on the verge of leaving. Perhaps return back here, because the moment the crow guards are inside, all the guards should have problems.
Yes, I will return.
As I'm saying this, I'm just gonna be like, "Hill guard, any updates?"
As you are reaching out, there is no response.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Of course, radio silence.
Mm-hmm. Or dispelment.
I think someone jammed our radio.
I think someone scrambled some frequencies, yes. Unfortunately. That was a good idea, at least.
Okay. Are we going? What do we do about the people? Seems to be just two of them. We can take two.
Who thinks they can sneak up and knock them out? Quickly, quietly. We do not want them to sound an alarm or fight.
Well, I'm stealthy. Fairly stealthy.
Yes.
Vidal?
Is Thalion back yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Thalion-
it's one with the shadows
Yeah.
at this point, like, Thalion!
in your very weird sense, you feel like a shadow creeping behind you all.
I mean, I'm used to this, but
You can hear in your mind, Nia, it's like, it's almost creepier than me.
Praise from the laughing god.
Wow.
Praise be under his eye.
Okay, well, you and Thalion go then and try to quietly just, or like, you know.
Is this hallway
Hey.
dark?
It is.
Deaf it is.
I mean, whatever fits best.
How Are the
It's probably
guards
safest.
are the guards having torches?
Let's knock them out. It might go faster than we just tie them
You
up
don't
and
see
gag
them
them.
Mm.
What did you say?
You don't see him yet.
I trying to peek.
Let's go
I'm
with
going
him.
with that.
It's snapping.
Oh,
I mean, I can't really.
No, it's okay. You can stand over there because you rolled a 40. Like you're one with the shadows. It's just, it's almost not a shadow that's peeking out from that. You can see there are two guards. It looks like not really like city guards. They look like soldiers. And you can see that they are not having the black iron, the black like armor that they were described. It looks like soldiers, but all of them have like a shield, a sword, and like a soldier's odire, and they have this crimson red mantle on them. Or you can see on their shield as one of them just try to just talk with somebody, just having the shield. You can see there's the symbol of the black fist on the shield. And
Are
as they are just talking to one another, one of them seems to be like upset. Like they have one of them seems to be upset, and the other one is just staring behind them. And behind them, you can see there is this very heavily guarded, like large door. It looks like it's made of like this very robust tree, and it has these metal endings all over it. And it looks like a prison door. The only thing that they have is like a small slit of a place where you can open up, like looking into a cell.
Are they wearing helmets?
They are wearing helmets.
Damn it.
They are still having armor, like they are very well armored individuals.
So I speak into Blinky's mind. I can do that, right? With the.
Oh,
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
can
you can.
communicate
So
openly.
how do we do this?
Oh. I can make one of them sleep, but it's just one of them. And it's one of my highest level spells.
Rill, what is our what do you say? Rules of engagement.
Yeah.
Quiet and swift. I don't care if they live or die.
I rarely just outright kill, but I'm already. Go.
We don't need to kill them.
I don't have anything to take them out, I think, except I can make wait. My servant can go and distract them, and then we sneak up on them.
Well,
This
that
is when
could-
we need Garbod and his stupid silence. That would
Yeah.
have been so helpful right
For
now.
once, it would be really.
Make sure to look into the camera, Nia, and say how much you miss Garbod.
I really miss Garbod.
Clip that.
Clip that shit.
Wait, Videl, do you have anything that could put them to sleep? Or like, I don't know, vines that can go around them and like gag them? I don't know, shove a vine down their throat?
Yes.
I can.
If you gag them, we stab them.
I can
I
heal
say a
them.
bit more too enthusiastically.
The episode name: Gag 'em and stab 'em.
Stab 'em.
So I can set them on fire, and I can give back.
That's gonna make a lot of sound.
Well, wait a minute. Rill, can't you imitate one of their fellow guards or something?
But I don't know any of their fellow guards. I can only imitate someone I've actually seen and met.
What about the Inquisitor you saw?
The one in the church?
I didn't see it, but yes.
Don't you think they will ask a lot of questions why she is down here?
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, I could creep into their mind and pretend to be a ghost, but I don't think they're superstitial.
I can do that too, but I don't know how that will help. More than make them alert. Oh,
Yeah.
Should we just
goddammit.
make them
I
turn
can-
around? Then we can.
Wait! God damn it. Maybe that's stupid.
I can become a bear. They would be really confused if a bear was down here.
I think they would scream. I
Yes.
know I would scream.
Yes, I would scream too. They need to not scream. God damn it.
How about
In
something
Thalian's
cute?
mind, there's one kind of voice like, just kill them already. They
Yeah,
are great. And the other, I don't really want to kill anymore.
But you have to do it. Do it.
Yes. We will do our best. Sneak up on them. Jump them.
They're looking straight down this corridor. How are we gonna sneak up on them?
I
Okay,
can make you
I'm
invisible
gonna-
for an hour.
Should I become a mouse? Sneak up behind them.
I'm more like, how many times can you become an animal? Also, I'm fuck
2.
time.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna check one thing. Unseen servant, how far can it go? 60.
60 feet
What?
from you.
Yeah, well, that's good. Okay.
Have it move up behind them
Yeah,
and make
I'm
them
gonna
turn towards
yes,
it and then sneak up and like,
that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna make my unseen servant kind of go over here
Over where?
behind them. If they
You
if-
order the unseen servant to like, it kind of, you sense that it's there and they're still talking to one another.
Okay, on my moves, Thalian, we're gonna run up and take him out quickly. Okay,
really.
you don't need to kill it, but just need to do something.
Who is
I
going to
say
run
we
up?
sneak up.
Yes,
Okay.
but on my
Thalian
mark
and
because I'm
Blink.
gonna make them turn around.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make the servant poke both their shoulders at the same time.
Okay.
As that is happening, I'm gonna creep into Vidal's mind, not
Mhm.
the walkie-talkie, just his mind, and be like, when everything goes wrong, we run in and try to help.
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
shillelaghing my staff.
Shalila!
We need to get that mouth, but it would be so bad right now, but we need to get that mouth.
And as they
I'm gonna take out like a like a rope kind of thing, like a like cloth.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
what
part
kind
of
of
my
helmet?
plan.
What kind of helmets? Are they open in
Are
the
they?
front?
They have helmets.
they have helmets.
God
on
damn
them.
it!
But it's open in the middle, like in this section. But they have like, it looks like the normal like it looks like a book and goes down to the side and protects their necks.
You
But it's
see their face.
open. But they have a visor that is opened
Good,
to the side
good.
Yeah,
in
that-
both of them. Yes, in order for them to see. But they get pointed at the shoulders and then like simultaneously look like back at each other and they look back towards the door.
Yeah. Okay. As soon as they do that, then we're whooshing over there, probably.
Make a stealth check again.
Ah.
Still with Path Without a Trace.
Hmm?
Still with Path Without a Chest because you have Thalion with you.
Thank God for that, because I rolled really bad this time. And still is kind of good.
With a 33 and 21 in total. You manage to creep up behind him and you can hear them look, what the fuck was that? Was there something at the door?
As we strike, I'm gonna take this cloth and I'm gonna try to fling myself up on this person's face and gag him from
Make-
behind.
Then
Make
I
an
take-
acrobatic check.
and I take one arm around one's mouth and try to like not break his neck, but in a similar fashion, like seduce.
Hold.
No, not seduce. What? Sedate.
Seduce him.
Sedate them, like hold them.
Yes.
Okay. So, just for it, Blinky needs to roll an acrobatic check to jump up to him.
Yeah.
And then both of you are going to roll athletic checks. Because you're holding towards them.
You said acrobatics and
Acrobatics.
then another and
But
then
then-
another acrobatics.
No,
No.
athletics.
Athletics, because you are holding
Ah.
the thing against them. And they are
Uh,
going to roll athletic checks against
Do I get
you.
any bonus for being sneaky?
No.
Why is it I always roll shit when I need to roll good? It's fucking
As
terrible.
Both of you
I mean,
come close.
they have shields and stuff. They might.
Yeah,
not
it makes sense.
As soon as
And
you
I'm
do
small.
that, Blinky, as you are going to around with the cloth, he it doesn't go towards his mouth. It seems like he stops with his hand, go, the fuck, and turns around. The other person doesn't get as the other person gets can see that Blinky has turned around with his claw. He turns around and see that Thalion is about to grab him, but shoves Thalion backward and go, "Who the fuck are you?" And then initiatives. Because both of you fail.
Yeah, clearly.
Fucking lovely.
This never works. You should have just.
This is the thing. Every time we need to do important things in this campaign, that's when
Okay,
the
yeah,
rolls
I
go.
just know what we need to do next time. We need to send Rill in to do this kind of
Yeah.
things.
She clutches.
Yes,
Because I only roll quote unquote good when I really have
yes.
to.
So
Yes.
what she needs to do, what we should have done, she should have levitated. Thalion should have sneaked with her, dragging her, and she would just point their eyes out or something, and they would.
Probably die.
Yeah.
I'm still on this person's back, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
For the moment, yes.
Yeah. I just want to know where I am.
But first of all, Thalion, you're up. There is no surprise round. Your person just turns around and shoves you.
And my I always lose words. Instinct takes over, and I shove my dagger into his throat.
Okay, make an attack. Yeah, that hits.
Wow.
And also no sneak attack because, and you get 9 piercing damage. Holy fuck. I'm just gonna turn to the other side. So, with an instinct, you just take your dagger from your belt and you can see him just standing there. He just shoves his dagger into his throat and you go, oh! And just backs away instinctively. And you have an extra attack.
What?
You have an extra attack.
Oh, the
You're
knight with the knife.
you are level 11.
Stabby, stabby, stab.
What are these attack rolls?
And with that, Thalion, with a 6, you make this, you hack him to the side and you go, oh! And then you turn and you put the dagger on top of his surface and you just very rapidly, and it just pours blood and he goes, and he just tumbles into the ground. And then, after that, it is Rill.
No! No!
Have fun.
And you can see that Thali just reaches out with his dagger. He just stabs and he slits, and then he leans down with his pose, and you can see the person just holding and just tumbles backwards.
I mean, I did tell that he could kill, so...
Oh yeah.
But you can see that Blinky is riding this other person.
Oh, what the hell do I do? He raises...
As a free action, I say in the walkie-talkie, tackle him. Help, Blinky.
Yes, let's... Can a mage hand poke someone in the eyes?
Yeah. It can.
It can, but it's like the very extent of what it can do. It will. I will grant, if you poke somebody with an action, with the hand, I can get them disadvantage on their next attack.
Why didn't I use Mage Hand to just gag him? Oh.
Because it's not that strong. It
Oh.
cannot. It's not like Darth Vader. It's not that.
Could just do this.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna...
My unseen servant could, though.
So
Yeah.
let's see,
Yeah. What is his initiative, by the way?
It will. It go on the same turn as you.
It does.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, 10 there. The flip.
Rill walks out into the hallway.
Can I can't reach and tackle. Fuck. Because I cannot walk that far. And with a rush, I can't tackle, so... What makes the least noise, do you think, of everything? Oh my god.
Throwing your spear into his face.
Fills the air. No.
Berlin of lightning!
A beam
Oh,
of
you don't have the video.
crackling energy. I mean, crackling energy doesn't sound that loud, right? It's just crackling energy.
It depends on the
Is it like
environment.
a crackling, like the candy crackling thing you?
Imagine like electricity.
Okay, I've cast Eldritch Blast like a bazillion times. Is it loud?
Yes.
A
Like,
quick question.
very loud.
I will
No.
just type it in here so you guys can read it and see if I maybe have a third attack.
Add your wisdom method to the first is about walking into the if you take an action, you can make an additional attack. Yes, you can.
But is that at the same target, or can I change target?
You can. It says you can make another attack, weapon attack, at the part of the action. So, for instance, we can rule it like that. You did one attack, and then you do this attack as the Dread Ambusher and kill that person, and then you use your extra attack.
Okay, so I can maybe stab Blinky's opponent.
Yes.
Should I do
That
this?
changes things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before-
Go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely.
Then Real doesn't have to have anything on her.
I mean, you won't die on one stab.
Oh, maybe.
You stab towards him and you hit him on his shoulder blade, and he just scrapes
Yeah.
away.
Watch my legs.
It almost hits you, Blinky.
Yeah, it was too hard when you were flangling about.
Now, Rill, we're back to you.
Yeah, because
It still makes sound, though. It makes not the crackling sound. It when it hits a target, but you know that it will probably in this part of whatever this dungeon
echo and all of that,
is.
right?
It will still echo a bit.
I'm just gonna move forward and do the mage hand because that is the most quiet thing I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw. I roll a 1. So as he goes, the fuck is going on? And he just avoids Thalion. What the fuck? You go, oh fuck my eye! The fuck! And just
No thanks.
Yep, that's
okay.
that's my movement and action.
Then
No! Internet problem. No. Ooh.
No.
We're back. That was a
Oh.
quick internet problem.
Oh.
Panic.
Yeah. Panic.
Your
Is it,
adrenaline.
is it
But
me?
luckily, it's not Panic at the Disco. Panic in a dungeon. Yes.
Okay, so it's me.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward.
That would be a good group name for a channel. Panic in the Dungeon. That's cool. Yeah.
Trademarked. No.
So I'm gonna move here. Damn, I only have things that feels like it's going to make a lot of sound because I can't.
Same.
What did you say? Yeah,
Clash horns.
flash horns.
Clash Wars.
But
Really just tackle his ass.
Yeah,
But
but-
that's the thing,
but-
he's too far away.
yeah,
Oh, fuck yeah,
I
okay.
can't use my action to do a headbutt.
Can't
on
you
him.
use your action to dash into him?
Yeah,
Can
but
I-
then you dash and then you don't have an action left to actually tackle because you used your action as a movement.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It's kind of weird if you run
Okay.
and you run even
Okay.
faster, then you should be able to just do the
Really-
dash as you run into someone. It's weird.
I'm gonna read your headbutt. It was a long time I did the goat folk. Now.
Yeah, but it is
Okay.
an
Hmm?
it is an action to do it right.
Yeah, it is an action.
Yeah, so I need an action to do it, but I can do it like this. I'm gonna do Thorn Whip on him.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't hit Blinky.
I would have that.
Slap!
Yeah,
It's fine.
No,
I
no,
can
no,
take
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Like seriously, please do not whip Blinky.
I'm not gonna whip Blinky. No, I'm gonna.
It
I'm
is
gonna.
fine. It's not the
That
first.
might increase her morale.
Oh, no.
Oh, it
To
would
be
definitely
fair.
do.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just taking my
So
staff
that's
and I
Scooby-Doo.
whip it towards him, and I'm
Whip it.
not going to
Whip
try
it.
and. I'm gonna aim for the lower parts of him.
Okay.
Please don't hit his balls so he screams.
Oh.
He has protection. Oh fuck no!
Roll another attack.
Another.
Yes.
Is that the, like very bad?
No, this is to see if
Oh,
it hits
what the-
you.
So Blinky,
Oh.
you roll damage, and you
Yeah.
hit as soon as you just
Told
you look
you.
in it like hold still, and then like whoosh, you get, you get whipped in the middle of your shoulder blades, and you can feel the
Oh, why
pain
there?
because
Of
you
all
are
the
having his back. Yeah, you just slap, and it's a perfect hit between his shoulder blades. Roll the damage. Vidal.
Okay, I'm just gonna read one thing
This is-
too.
Also for the viewer, this is just how I rule right now because Blinky is there and he rolled a natural one. That is
Yeah.
just there.
And I'm gonna. The thing is, I'm gonna pull her closer to me. Also.
Okay, then Blinky,
if the-
make an athletic check to see if you hold still on the stop. Nope. No, oh yeah.
Attack.
That was attack. Okay, I thought it was Blinky.
Damage.
Yeah, that's the 7 damage.
Acrobatics. No
Oh,
athletics.
athletics.
16.
How much is the DC?
Oh, it's not a DC thing.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Then you didn't.
If the attack hits the creature taken there and pull the creature up to
Oh.
10 feet closer to you.
Then you don't need to roll anything because Blinky, as soon you feel just slap on your shoulder blades, this whip goes around your hip, and you just just fly backwards.
But
And come
shouldn't
direct-
she be able
Dragging
to
him.
do like... Yeah,
Can I
drag him.
hold on? I
will-
have the thing around his neck still.
I will try-
Will
I will
he
roll
like
for him.
fall a little bit?
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
roll for
so
him.
if he beats 16, then I guess he won't move, right?
He
Can he-
follows.
Can he fall over?
No, he just follows like
Oh.
fuck.
Wait.
And Blinky, it hurts like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, opening up some fresh wounds.
Oh yeah.
And you're probably gonna think it was me.
I haven't seen you use a whip before, so I'm gonna.
What if
Yeah.
it wasn't a cane?
I'm not done because I have
Yeah.
my bonus action still.
Yeah.
And as I see I hit blink, I go, oh, fudge knuckles, or what you say in goat.
That?
Fudge hooves.
Now fudge knuckle is a weird thing.
I'm gonna, as I pull her closer, I don't know why, but pure instinct, but I'm gonna use healing word on her
Okay.
at level 2.
Did I even take what damage did I? take?
7.
24, right?
So I whip you, pull you closer. You hear some weird profanity, and you are healed 10.
Back to normal again.
Wait, the first one was 24 damage.
7.
7.
Oh.
I was like, I'm like, are you insane?
No, it's 7, but it heals back up again.
Thank you, thank you.
So first a
And this
burning
always comes back.
sensation, then cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being tattooed.
All right. That is the end of Vidal. Blinky, you're up.
Guard?
It is not the guard's turn.
Wow!
He rolled very poorly.
Mm-mm.
Well, he is.
I tried to be
surprised
nice,
But you just made it hard. I'm just gonna slice the dagger over his neck.
Make an attack.
that- Good.
No.
He still has armor piece on his like neck still. So
Yeah.
I just wonder what got hard.
What?
What?
Who got hard?
No,
Yes.
I got it. Yes. Nope. Nope.
23.
that hits. Yes.
And then we're gonna just do this because I don't want to roll this. 6.
So 6 damage. You just sorry, and you take your dagger and you slit it underneath the helmet. You can feel it. And you're like, oh shit! And it leans backward a little bit.
And the rope goes into the wound. Ow.
And then I'm just gonna take my other one and be like, sorry! Stab that also into his neck.
All right.
So I'm gonna... that's not gonna hit, probably.
At least I killed them quickly.
Well, I'm not a efficient fighter! That's why I...
You gotta say, "Oh, sorry," and you hurt and you stab him on the neck again, but it hits the guard of the helmet. Go, "Boink!"
Wonderful.
At least you didn't hit Blinky.
Well, then I'm done, because I did that.
Then it is the guard's turn. The guard is going to like, oh fuck, take the other hand and drop the shield on the hand. Take the mouth thingy that you put on him, take that hand, and take the longsword in another one, and turn back and hit.
Robin, a question.
Yeah.
He guarded his mouth. I don't have a cam, but he guarded his mouth with his hand.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the hand be stuck to his face?
I say also that Blinky took did you take the same dagger? No, you take another dagger and stab.
I
Because-
probably let go of the cloth when I
Okay.
stabbed him.
Then
But my legs are still like, like a little...
he will still have the shield, then draw his sword and turn towards you, Thalion. And he's going to attack you.
With disadvantage because
With
I poked him in the eyes.
And he's going to hit you twice. So disadvantage for the first one. That is a natural one. And the other one, it's a 3. So he looks at, oh shit, still, fuck, what the fuck? He just wings around. And then it's
so bad for this
back
one.
on top of the round. It's Salion again.
Yeah, well, I will do like this. I will do an intelligence check to see if I want to spare him, so we maybe can question him, or if I just kill him.
You roll.
I will kill him.
I love that you stay true to your character. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I love it.
Do I hit?
With the first attack, no. You try to, but he's like winging about with his sword. But then as he like open up to the other one, you see an opening underneath it. And you hit him. And he just flings around Blinky. And then all of a sudden he stops. And the only thing that you can see there that is Thalion, who has come closer and stabs a dagger in underneath his neck.
You can see the blade in his mouth.
Oh.
And then he just quickly just go to the side, and he goes limb, and you
I jump off.
jump off as he just tumbles forward and boom.
I'm gonna catch Blinky in the air.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. And hug you really hard.
That was you. Why? Ow, ow.
And for a
It's
moment
fine.
you see my apathic eyes just staring, and I flick the knives and sheath them, and then I'm back to normal again.
I aimed for his leg, but
That was messy.
That was really messy. I
And
didn't want to
and
kill them.
pools of water going closer towards the door you're going towards.
I'm just gonna go, excuse me, just trying to step over to the guards and just start to look if there's any keys on them.
Yeah, I was also
Make an
gonna look for
investigation check.
keys.
Investigation check.
I'm not letting Blinky go.
Well, I need to help her. Look for keys.
Did you get disadvantage, Blinky?
I'm so filled with adrenaline that I just...
I think really it's gonna manage on her own.
Rill just walks up, and as Blinky, you walk towards the guard. She just goes down, scoops up like gently, like continue walking, just fishes up the key.
Uh,
I'm just gonna
I'm
lean my
terribly sorry
blade.
for this, but you did say you would want to kill the queen.
very
Gonna
true. Very true.
Walk towards that really intimidating looking door.
I will stand guard over here.
Should we listen on the other side first?
Yes, we should.
Make a
Adele.
perception check.
Bring me to the door.
Hold her, just shoving her
Yeah.
towards the door.
I press my ear against
Yeah.
it.
Carry me!
Even help you lift your ear up and put you to the door.
Mhm.
I'm not even gonna do a perception check because I'm so like I'm just staring at them doing this, like, eh?
And I whisper in the other, do you hear anything? No, I don't.
With a 14, you listen. You hear muttering voices on the other side. It's very hard to distinguish what it is or who it is. But it's just a quick, subtle talk. Like,
There's some whispers. Some quick whispers. Maybe they know. So we should do this quickly.
Can I listen down this side of the hallway?
yes, of course.
But if they
Really?
know,
Maybe you should be one of the guards we killed.
Make a perception check, Per.
I'm not gonna take on their bloody
With a
fucking
9.
clothes.
Coast
No,
is
but
clear.
like just parents.
Their helmet, maybe?
Do they have a cloak? Yeah, the helmet.
I'll take
Just
the
go
helmet
through
and
your
the
head.
shield and hide behind the shield.
Yes.
Okay.
We are a special group.
What stealth team? Stealth
Look at
team
you.
N. For nope.
You pick up one of the helmets.
Uh-huh.
They're filled with blood. On the
I
inside of
don't
them.
want to use the helmet, I'm sorry. He
You
dropped the
can
helmet.
clean it.
But you pick up the shield. The shield is heavy, but you can still have it and
I
holding
mean,
it as a cover.
I'm just...
And while I'm listening, I just hear clink, clunk, clunk, clunk. I
Yeah.
want the helmet. No, clink, clink.
We're
No,
not
it's filthy.
loud. I'm not talking out loud.
We're thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we're
I,
hearing. You can
I
hear
still
you.
hear it.
yeah,
You
put
hear our
down
discussion.
Blinky so she can move freely without me hindering her.
Well, maybe we should look through them if they have something else.
I'm just gonna...
No.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, but like when you were doing this.
Yes. I'm gonna walk over to the door, looking like one of the guards. And
you shift.
yeah, without helmet.
I'm just
Because
doing
I'm
a quick check on the bodies if they have
and then
like a
put
note.
a shield in front of
Okay.
me, and then see if the door would open first. Like, would the door open?
Trying to open it up? No, it's locked.
Okay, I will find a key. And I'll try keys to see if I can get the door unlocked.
Yeah, you fumble in with the key. Blinky, you roll the investigation check to see if you find a
Natural
note.
20, so it is
Nice.
a 30.
As you look through them, you don't find any notes. But you find within their pockets, both of them have... It's like a small necklace. And it looks like it has some sort of arcane rune on top of them.
Okay. I'm taking that and shoving it in the bag, I guess.
Okay.
For
I
later.
just have to pee really quick. Be right back.
Okay.
Give me the...
I kind of do too when he's going so.
Exciting.
And you have to wait a little bit longer, Nia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm preparing. I'm shillailaing my staff and I hide.
Lila.
I try to hide behind Rill as she's preparing.
Just lower down behind the shield.
Yeah.
A bit lower. I can still see your horns over the edge.
How is my hooves?
They're just going to like the corner. Just
You
I don't know. Do like the chair against the wall and lean forward.
Yeah.
As you look down on his hooves, he's having this like very weird homemade stuff on his leg, and he just pools of blood that he stands on top of.
Oh no.
Especially
This
since the
hallway
pools
is
of blood. Yeah, but the pools of blood you also said was heading towards the door, which is
yeah.
kind of worrisome. Like, has it started to sip under
Yes.
a lot
Yes, Queen.
already? He was like over there. Yeah, but like, is the corridor leaning?
The guy that you're standing on top of a guy.
Yeah, the first guy died right by the door.
Yeah.
All right, and he died first, so of course they would be like,
I'm back.
whatever, just gonna try to push him out of the way.
Yeah, I can drag him out of the way.
You drag the guard simply away from the door. The blood has been sippering underneath the door now,
Oh, lovely.
as you have dealt with the other person. But
Should I
You come-
smear my face with blood and you can hold my head? I killed the intruder.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
Why not?
Okay, that's like plan D. Okay, I'm just gonna open the door.
I'm just gonna
You
help
sho-
him spear his face.
You shove in the key into the door. You push it in and you try to bend it open. It goes in, but it takes a while, and it's a very like, it's not a very high mechanically door. It's just, it's very like, oh, it takes a while, but then, clunk. And then you can open up the door.
I'm gonna like just open up a teeny tiny bit and peek inside.
You
Looking like the guard with my shield before me.
You open up a teeny tiny slit. I'm doing. It's lucky that I did that in this program. You open up a very slightly, and you start to see on the wall. You start to see these chains that are hanging from the wall. And the first thing you see is it looks like a teenage girl of some sort that is hanging there.
I can see her, right?
You can see parts of her, yes.
Is she within... Where the fuck are you? Go away. Is she within 30 feet?
Yeah, let's measure it. Yes.
Okay. I am gonna see if I can communicate with Awakened Mind, since it's not really a magic.
No. Okay.
So I'm just gonna...
Bells on not creeping into the mind of this person.
Ah, yeah. Ignore those. Hi. Is there any guards in there with you?
No response.
Is she unconscious?
Maybe. But you get no response.
Hello?
Hello there.
I'm gonna open... Wait, Blink is tiny. I'm gonna go to Blinky. Blinky, can you...
Hui!
Okay, in the walkie-talkie, because it should still be some time left on it.
Yeah.
Can you like, I don't know, floor level peek in your head and see if there's a guard in here?
I'm taking out my mirror from my thieves toolkit, like
Yeah.
shoving it in there, like looking.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I mean, that's a really good use of a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's on a stick for this reason. Like a dentist tool, a big dentist tool.
With a 27, you put in your stick with the mirror and you shimmer around a little bit. It looks like there are 3 people in this room,
Fuck.
but there is no guards.
Fuck.
Yeah. There's no one in
fuck.
there except prisoners. Less than we thought.
Damn. Oh, I'm gonna dive down behind the shield when she opens the door. So I can
Do you open up
change
the door?
appearance again.
Did you open up the door, Blinky? Or
Yes.
okay.
I change back to Annabella by him hiding behind the shield as I'm doing this.
I'm gonna change music.
And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna do a check for traps. Since I... Yeah. Like I said, there is an abundance of 19s.
What did you roll for?
I check for traps.
In the dungeon.
Like if they're maybe it's a face life, like, oh, if someone gets through this door without doing this, they blow up.
As you're looking around, you don't find anything that looks like indication of like a trap or some sort.
Good.
And as you look into the room, it is this very... It is a quite larger cell with nothing else inside of it, other than these 3 women that are hanging on the ceiling, close by to the ceiling, having these shackles and chains onto the side. One of them is somebody that, well, Rill have seen this individual. This is the queen, presumptively. She's hanging there, close by, and she has her head downwards, almost like she's unconscious. She's hanging there, but she doesn't seem to be like bloodied or something. She has some bruises, but not really like. But she looks as she's unconscious. On the next to her, on her right side, you can see there is this person. It looks almost like identical to her, but far, far much younger than she is. Also hanging there, unconscious, in like evening gowns. And to the left side, you see a creature that is having an evening gown, or almost like this, a nobility type-ish clothing, but she is pale as snow. And from her back, you can see she has this almost like this crystal white transparent hair that goes down towards her shoulders and down to her back, leaning on, and she has she looks extremely smooth, almost like she is made of porcelain, and she's hanging there almost unconsciously as well.
Is the white one looking like real white one-ish?
Hard to see though.
Does
It's-
Rin have
she's-
her eyes?
Yeah, indeed.
Wow, I'm just gonna put the shield down and use it as a tiny bridge to walk over the puddle of blood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow her inside.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna use the bridge though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use the bridge because I don't want to bloody down the sleepers anymore.
Walk anymore. Walk up to the people and like, anyone awake?
I'm gonna check the locks around their hands.
You can see the eyes of the middle mature woman looks up a little bit. You're not guards?
No.
Are you here to finish me off, then?
So grim. Yes, me, the goat, and the goblin are clearly here to finish you off, because we truly must look like people who would align ourselves with the Inquisition of Magi.
Yeah. Naturally.
What
Please.
she's trying to say is we're trying to help you.
I am sorry, I'm a bit stressed.
She leads down and just... I'm very exhausted. Please, help my daughter. Please.
Which one is your daughter?
I'm just gonna.
And she looks to her left, so is
Uh-huh.
this one.
I'm handing Blinky the keys to see if they fit.
I'm
They
gonna
do fit.
open the locks. Mm.
And as soon as you are picking down Blink,
Stallion, where is
Catch-
Stallion? Oh, it's
catch
just
her, Vidal.
starting.
Yeah, catching them
Yeah.
as they unlock, and I put them
as you
gently
unlock
down.
the other one, the woman or the person on the very far left, you hear this crackling sound of like flesh and bone. And as you turn back, it is another woman standing there in the same attire, but having this very light brown hair and looks more humanish.
I thought I destroyed her.
You just break the
It's
small
a catch.
child.
Yes, that's a catch about. Oh, not again.
And real, this is somebody you recognize.
I figured as much.
Another bitch.
And she
I'm
looks up in an. This is like the first time in your life you have seen your mother exhausted many of times, but it's almost like she is on like the brink of death. that type of exhaustion.
I want to do a medicine check on them.
Yeah.
All. Let's see. 24. Thank you.
You look at them, and all of them are in a risky condition. They are starving. They are they have not been drinking as much, but it looks to you there's some sort of like torture technique, like to get them to talk. But they are not dying, but they are in the brick of like, it is, if you have been like 3 or 4 hours later, they will probably be dead by starvation.
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
gonna pull out some rations and water.
Yeah.
See if I...
Should we give them a health potion?
Would a healing or health potion help?
It could help a little bit, but it will not like cleanse the thirst or like the water, but it will heal any like interior wounds or some sort like that.
I look up at Rill and you want me to cure their... eventually their internal wounds, if they have any.
Would be preferable. We need to move. I'm just staring at her. I'm just
She
not
is
really.
She stares at Vidal, please.
Yeah,
If you want.
I cast Cure Wounds,
Mhm.
level first level, on
Mhm.
all 3 of them.
Okay.
You want me to cast them and see how much they heal, or...
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna ask.
You just heal, and as you are doing one by one, she still looks at Rill.
Yeah, and I give them water and food of sort.
Yeah. The mother of Rill does not take anything. She just takes the cure wound. Do you release her?
I look at Rail.
Go on.
Mhm. Releasing all of them.
You're releasing her, and she almost falls to the ground. She stumbles a little bit.
I try to catch her so she doesn't...
She takes you and puts up her hand and go, "Thank you." She goes towards Rill. I do not... I can explain.
I'm sure you can. But we're on a tight time schedule.
We cannot leave. They have him,
I know.
and they were going to take him to him.
I think I know what you mean. And it just adds to the stress.
She goes towards you like she's trying to grab your hands.
I'll let her.
I'm so sorry, my daughter. I'm so sorry for lying.
Yes. I would love to sit down and chit-chat, but as you said, we need to find him.
You have to find Julian now.
Yes, I will.
And the queen, and my daughter as well.
Yes,
On the to-do list.
Yes, it's on the checklist, trust me. What we need you to do is to get out of here. We will go for search for them. We have
The queen
a
is...
patient circle open.
The queen stands up. I will not leave until I have my daughter.
Oh, yes, you will, because we're not going to babysit you while we get your daughter. I'm sorry.
You go. And Rill's mother looks toward. Please. Trust them. Trust my daughter. They know what they are doing. If they've come this far, they know exactly what they're about to go.
And we get inspiration from that. Somebody
We tricked
believes in
everyone!
us. Woo!
Hear the echo
Queen-
of Thalion laughing in the corner.
Yeah, fake it till you make it, Thalion!
The queen leans on towards Videl, and please, can somebody take my daughter?
Yeah, I am carrying her.
But you can't. I'm just gonna walkie-talkie. Thalion!
Yes,
We need
Harry
help.
Princess.
I'll be right there.
We need you to carry a princess.
Out of a castle, Thalion!
You just see it jogging from the other.
I get to
Slipping on
carry
the-
a princess.
Slipping on the blood. Chup.
Oh my god.
Should we
Oh yeah,
deliver
careful for the blood.
Whoop! Should we deliver these
Slipping on the-
before we look for the others?
Yeah, but then we can't.
Yes,
Can we activate the circle again?
we can. You can.
The
Okay,
queen
right.
walks towards the entrance outward, and your mother, Brill, she takes you to the side and go, they have taken them to the throne room.
Where is? I don't think I should call him father, but
He betrayed us all.
Mm.
He has been working with him all along. That is how he knew.
so many pieces just falls into place.
So many truths.
I put my hand on Rill's shoulder and hold my breath.
I could say so many things as Brill's mother right now, but I will not do it because it's out of character.
I'm like,
Like, just off, just for funsies. It's like, is that your boyfriend?
Oh, you
He's so
finally found a
handsome.
suitor. That's magnificent, Trill.
Is
that
he
you found it.
royalty?
Royalty indeed.
Oh, I see. He's the last of the Wood Elf race. Ah, that's magnificent.
King Thalion, yeah, the suit.
No, but she will.
well, then we will find them in the throne room. We will try to get you out. I'm gonna walkie-talkie and see if I can contact. I don't remember her name, but I know she had like white short hair.
By the way, doesn't everybody hear our walkie-talkie conversations?
Everybody
Yeah.
in our conversation that we made a connection with should be able to hear everything, but
Yes.
unless their connection was severed.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Their heads.
remember that.
So I'm trying to contact her to see if I can get contact.
Who?
The mage lady we did it with. The one with the
Oh,
the
yeah.
one with short white hair.
Yes,
Yeah.
shut up.
Yeah, that,
Sietra.
oh,
Yeah, that.
yeah, I think Thurthana is a bonus name.
Sietra answers like,
Sietra?
yes, yes,
Everything calm on your side?
yeah,
Okay, we're gonna send some people over.
right. We are ready.
Grand. And off we go.
I'm gonna lead the queen by the hand, like, come with me.
Oh, that is so epic.
I just want to be like,
As you're leading, she like, a goblin
Oh, yes, I am.
saving a queen.
You should. It's more the fact that I'm. Yeah, that's not the weirdest part about it, actually.
Well, I'm honored.
Pay up later.
I am gonna use my other connection
Right?
to creep into Blinky's mind
fuck. Oh, I actually had to jump out.
and be like, so we were planning on sending them somewhere, but you can only do this once, correct?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but we can maybe get the others and get out with Videl as a bird and Periton, maybe? If it comes to that.
I don't dare to leave them alone
No.
with the mages and the Crow Lord.
No, that's the problem. But
So if
When-
you could go through and send them to Gil and then come back, is that
Okay.
possible? You think?
maybe, unless something bad happens, but I'll
Because
protect
there's a
them.
circle there, right?
Yeah,
They did agree to this before, so it shouldn't be an issue.
I could probably come back here. Yes.
I'm gonna walkie-talkie to short. Sure.
Before that, I whisper to Videl, "That's kind of rude what they're doing."
Yeah,
What they're doing? We're walking. You have no idea what we're doing.
yeah, but you look like this.
No, we don't. We
I
really
seem to
don't.
recognize by now.
No, we don't. That's the
no,
thing.
no.
It's like smelling a fart.
The only time you could probably notice if we're doing it is when Blinky does it, because I always have a coin when I do it. When Rill does it, nothing happens.
I guess you do it while we walk or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm
But
holding the queen in the hand
Who
like
are
that.
you contacting, Brill?
God, her name, I hate it.
Chimera.
The maid.
Oh,
Yes.
Sietra.
Sietra. Why the fuck is this
Who is
so?
Chimera?
I don't know.
Cyrera is the
It's the
Crow
Crow-
Lord!
Crow Lord.
Okay.
Cyrera.
There's Sietra, Sayera, then we have like Claire and Clariciario and like
Siefra.
Sietra.
Yes.
Sietra.
Yes.
Almost like, yeah.
Sietra, you said this connection to the Hall of Knowledge was back and forth, correct?
Yes. Is it some problem?
We're gonna send some people through and then we're gonna teleport them away and then go back in and try to extract more people.
All right, we can help with that as well.
That is excellent.
We're waiting.
Yes. I'm gonna look towards the queen and all the people and be like, we are gonna find your other daughter. Do you also want us to find your sons?
Yes. The queen stares into you, Uriel, and go, if you go, follow that way, and she points, go upstairs, you will come up to another level of the castle. But if you follow it downwards and almost at the very end, to the right side, there is a hallway, and in the middle of that hallway, there's another teleportation circle that will take you up towards the throne room.
You kindly. In that case, we're gonna transport you all to a safe. I say this with a grain of salt, but a safe-ish location.
Do not trust anyone except the man that works in the alchemy shop.
In the alchemy shops, is it?
Yes, he has an audience with you.
Are we creeping into Blinky's head? Do you have sending? Should we warn Gil or should we just... Ta-da!
He will probably know. We promised he will get an audience. He will learn. I'm not wasting it. Nope.
Your Majesty, when you arrive to this location,
Yes.
you need to present yourself. You're meeting a man named Gil.
Well, I'm not in the
I know, you don't...
position of...
You only need to tell him that you're here to meet him and that you're not a threat, because his teleportation circles can be booby-trapped.
Right, don't step on the floor because you will get arrows inside you. Fall for him.
Her vision, she bows a little bit. Duly noted.
Stay on the circle and try to call out for Gil. Eventually he will come, he will help you.
It will be done.
God, I want to go with her so badly.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Really, your mom looks at you and go, please find him. I will explain everything.
You will. I'm just gonna pick up a ration and just shove in her arms. You need to eat.
Right. Don't worry.
And drink, my lady. You need to drink also.
I will. And she looks at you with this stern look. I will.
I
By the
look back
gods.
with a
I'm not a
stern
toddler.
look.
Yes, please reach her as a toddler.
She looks at you. This is what I've been trying to train you for, to doing the right thing. We will talk.
Lagrak,
Yes.
will you do the honor of?
Yes.
Are you following through too?
I'm following through just
Should
to
we
make
all
sure they get
follow?
there.
Thalion, can you perhaps stay here and keep guard? Or
Yes.
should we all go
Hello?
through? Because I'm scared to split the party.
It's better if you're all here so you can finish it, and I'll.
Actually, yes. In case this connection gets severed, we
Mhm.
can't get in again.
Yes. So I'll go. Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Yes, fine. Everything will be fine. How close are we to midnight? Ask someone.
All right. I'll figure that out. Yes. Let's go.
In through the portal we go.
I
Step
wanna
up.
try something as she go into the portal, but we can do that first.
He's
Who
sending us-
going through the portal? It is
Blinky.
Blinky.
With all the ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me,
As-
Videl, and Thalion are staying.
As they are stepping on towards the, and you are activating. As soon as it activates, it goes away. Riddle's mom look. Did you hear that? And go. Everything just disappears.
Fudge.
What did she mean?
Can I walkie-talkie, Blinky?
Yeah, you get no response.
Mm.
I wanna do something. I wanna try a thing.
Yeah.
I wanna use my druidcraft, and I wanna predict the weather in my location.
Please don't.
As you do it, you sense immediately a storm.
A storm. Can I see?
A
Because-
powerful storm.
I can predict weather on your location for the next 24 hours.
Yes.
The effect might manifest as a golden orb, clear sky, rain. Can I see just the weather in that effect? Or can I see like a constellation of stars or moons or something like that?
No,
It's
you
just
only
a-
feel storm, like a very intense, like thunderstorm.
So, what now?
Why can't I am too stressed to remember names? The mage! I want to contact the mage!
Wait.
As you try to reach in, the line has been severed.
With
Has
everyone.
has it been dispelled with
Everyone.
everyone? Oh.
Yes.
Does that mean it was severed when we teleported? Or because it's been an hour?
We don't know.
Or
That
you are
sucks
in
even
another
more.
dimension.
Or I'm in another dimension.
This cannot have been an hour.
Blinky,
Oh.
as you enter this flash, you come to the other side, and you can see all of the mages are tied down. And you can see in the middle, you can see open up with your arms. It is the Crow Lord standing there and goes like. And around her, you can see there are numerous of these mist wanderers standing about. Did you really? And the queen drops down and she like, did you really think that I will let our previous contract with Leon the Tre slip away that easily?
Mm. Are they standing close by the portal when we come out, or are we right? Is she?
They are a little bit away. It looks like they are guarding the mages.
Well, I'm gonna
She's-
do a tiny hut around me and the people that I brought with me.
Okay.
Boom!
Which level?
Oh, I'm casting it high. Oh, we're casting it high. We're gonna do
They're gonna really have to
a
huff and puff to blow that
fifth
down.
level.
Okay. On top of the the teleportation circle, this dome just expands out. And you can see the people around turns into this mist and goes towards you. But the crow lord is still standing there, looking towards you.
I'm gonna prepare a teleporter.
Okay.
Will it go faster if she's on a teleportation circle, or is
It
this
will.
teleportation circle only for?
It is only in and out from the castle, but so she has to like. It's getting easier because you have a circle you can draw around, but you still have to draw the circle.
Oh, the question is where the fuck do I take them? Because every place is fucking Well, I'm
We'll
starting
have
to prepare it since it's gonna take a while, and I'm just like,
I'm not there.
thinking in
It
my
takes a
mind.
while. You can hear the voices of the crow lady. Did you really think that I will allow you to teleport away? You don't know who you're dealing with. Surrender now with the queen. Hand her over to me and the Shat Mozal, and your life will be spared.
Draw like a motherfucker.
I'm casting it. And
It still takes a time to.
oh yeah,
draw the
I'm just
circle.
gonna think. Because I can cast it and go. Robin,
That is me.
you can activate the teleporter at Mount Nope with blood. You don't need to have the spell for it. You activate the teleporter in Mount Nope and can go anywhere when you place an item on it.
Yes.
If you have an item from a place you've been.
Yes.
So, if I take them there, then I can teleport from Mount Nope as well.
In theory, yes, you can.
Otherwise, I'm stuck in the fucking place with the fucking things.
And
Because
for you-
otherwise I need a teleportation circle that I have
Yeah.
seen. And there is no teleportation circle except for one place, and I don't want to go there.
And for you other guys that are still left in the castle, Blinky hasn't returned yet. It has been minutes, like 2, 3 minutes has gone by.
I want to do an Arcana check on the teleportation circle.
Yeah?
I mean, we have the rune. Can we try to activate it? No, we needed to know teleportation spells, and we don't know.
Someone drawed on the floor here.
I'm going to say it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Shouldn't she be back by now? Don't usually these drawings glow?
We can't waste more time. It does not matter. We will have to trust Blinky.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I don't want to go there.
I trust Blinky. I don't trust the others.
We have
Robin,
to find Julian.
Yes?
what do I know about the Iron Chamber?
The Iron Chamber.
Oh yes, the Iron Chamber.
Where?
Where is it? In Kyril. Where is it?
Oh, you want to go to
Yeah.
the Iron Chamber?
I mean,
Yeah,
Blinky's panicking.
but
Of course,
no,
she's
I
gonna
don't
go
want to
where.
go
You
there. I
have
want to.
been there. It
Yeah.
is the academy tower. It is the base. It is like the basement of the ivory tower in Kyril. It is the bottom like
And
dungeon
I know
of it.
how to get
Because-
home from there.
Yes. because of your previous encounter with using this teleportation circle in your past life.
I'm doing it. I'm casting it to the Iron Chamber. It's the only place I fucking have. So bad.
You know that it would probably get hard for you to come back to this place.
I know.
You, again,
But
I mean,
there
we
is,
have
there are.
Gil.
you can
Yes.
you can use the circle that you came here to, but you will teleport back to the castle. You're still on a teleportation circle, teleporting you back.
To where I
To the
was,
others.
yes. It doesn't feel safe to leave the queen in the city. That's the problem. I don't want her in the city anymore.
No, but you do you. I'm just telling
Yeah,
you.
I know,
all the
I know,
facts.
I know. I can go back, but that I don't want to go back because she's
Because
she's not
if you
safe in the castle. She's not safe anywhere, and she's not.
here's you cannot probably get to your friends then.
The thing is, there is a college of magic. I could maybe get someone else to send me back. Maybe, potentially, there's a
Okay.
small chance, or not.
Okay.
Or just sleep for
Or
8 hours.
sleep for 8 hours and hope for the best.
So,
I'm doing what I'm thinking is best at the moment, and Blink is panicking, as I said. Yeah, the only safe place that pops up is Iron Chamber. I'm going to the fucking Iron Chamber with these people.
okay.
Oh,
And she continues on talking behind you as she's going around, and you can feel the shadows caressing around your dome. It is futile. I know what this spell is, and we will break it. Are you sure you want to run away from me?
I can talk when I'm using teleportation.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I want to do, yes.
The queen just stares at you and stares outside. It doesn't say a word.
You should work on your deception because,
Then
yeah.
give me the Shadmuzal woman.
No, I don't think I will.
She, the other woman that presumably is Real's mom. No. I can No, this is not right. I can go out.
No, you're not going anywhere because Real
If
will
this
literally.
means,
You're staying in here
if
because
this means that
No,
that Julian will survive,
it doesn't.
and my
It really
daughter.
doesn't. You shut up.
It is futile. She leans down, and in her hands, it starts to glow, this very intense blue power. I will give you the opportunity to go outside, or I will dispel your pretty little castle. But I will give you only a few seconds, though. Please,
coming out.
let me go outside.
No, you're staying inside. Nothing these people say is truth anyway, considering who they work for. Or are you a puppet too, little crow lord?
We're all puppets in this game. And she touches the dome. And she will roll, because you have a level 5 tiny hut.
Please do not roll good for one.
Hold your breaths.
Ah!
She touches the dome. The dome starts to fizzle and mingle around, but then it just strengthens harder.
Mm.
She looks at it and goes, peculiar. Interesting. I would love, and you hear her voice shift. I love to see you bleed. And you hear the voice of Leon.
Oh.
And all of the other Mist Wanderers just looks towards her. Did you really think I would let you slip away this easily? You're like vermin. And also, I imagine that you have something to take away my more newly obtained powers. Let me tell you that I will pay your little tribe a visit. Oh yes. I know where you're heading. I know where you're from.
Touch anyone, I will personally kill you.
Hand me the woman now,
No.
or all of your friends back in Kyril will all be perished. You're fond of this kitty cat, aren't you? This siren. And she leans on and almost like touches the edge of the hut and go, what about Griphook? And you feel the spell is ready.
Well, considering what you are, I think they'll forgive me. And I'm casting it
Where are you going?
to the Iron Chamber.
All right. Still, Blinky hasn't turned in. But you're determined to you are determined after some few minutes that walk by to just wander back and trust Blinky with her instincts.
So, as the queen said, could you perhaps pass without a trace lasts an hour?
I think so.
Concentration 1 hour, right?
Duration 1 minute.
Okay,
So it's gone then. If it's
hopeful thinking.
Duration up to 1 hour.
up to 1 hour, yeah. Yeah.
What
yeah.
did I
Yeah,
read?
yeah, concentration
Mage
up to 1
Hand.
hour.
Yeah, I read on Mage Hand. Sorry.
Mage
I'm
Hand,
so
Mage Hand.
sure I read longer. I'm like, what? No,
Yeah.
that can't be right. Okay, so how about we go towards the location the queen mentioned?
What about Blinky?
Well, clearly something has happened, but I
Yes.
trust Blinky.
We cannot even go back if you wanted to, right?
We can't. She also has the carpet, so
Right.
Well,
Taking away a problem.
Shall I lead the way?
yes, please. Could you scout ahead, and we will follow using the shadows you gave us before. We need to go to the throne room. We'll first find that teleportation circle she talked about, and yes, that.
I'm gonna stay.
I will
As
also
long
allow
as-
that your token will be here, Blinky, so you can see everything as well.
I'm gonna stay as long as I can.
I'm sorry, Julia.
No, it's fine.
Looking. I'm gonna
Well, I
stay.
can do this. I'm gonna put on Rill. I'm gonna put Blinky. I'm gonna.
Question.
Yes.
Nyx went with the Raven Guard,
Yes.
and they
Well-
went to the same place as the Minotaurs ish.
No.
No, they're in the castle.
They're in the castle. Okay.
We hope they're in the castle. We haven't heard back from them.
I'm trying to think
And-
where my Periton is.
Prison,
Prison.
if it's alive.
Prison.
Prison.
Other side
If
of the
it's
town.
alive, yeah.
And I sent Nyx out to search for the fleet.
Yeah.
hmm
You come up.
And Videl, if you're trying to stay, I'm trying to drag you with us because
I'm gonna stay as long as I can, looking at the teleportation circle and see if it gives out anything.
It has this glow, but it starts slowly to dissipate.
Videl,
We
we
start
need
to
to
dwell.
trust Blinky. She will return to us. If I can leave when she has my mother with her, then you can also go, because we still have things to accomplish.
I don't like it.
Neither do I! At all!
Do we look like we like it?
I look over to Thalin. Yeah, you seem to enjoy this. And I'm covered in blood in my face since my encounter with the frog thing, and then Blinky war painted me with the blood from the guards.
You have so much blood everywhere.
Yes.
That poor fur, like,
Mm-hmm.
needs a bath, like,
We're
badly.
gonna get some shampoo and some conditioner and all that later on.
Yeah, I follow.
Right.
We hope that Raven Guards are in here somewhere, creating some kind of destruction.
Do we need to roll a new stealth check?
Oh, yeah, boy.
Look at this one.
Plus 10, even if it's a 1.
16.
I'm also, just for notice, I was like, are they gonna put Blinky in it? God fucking damn it.
Of course, we're not sending her there alone.
No,
She was
no, I
way
know.
too sus.
Yeah,
Yes, it's like, oh, here she is!
yeah, but it was like, oh, so close. So close.
Fucking happy I went. Even though I'm not so
With your new stealth checks, 16-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah. 25 and 42.
Also, Thalion is walking first,
Walking first.
scouting the way that the queen described to us towards the teleportation circle.
Now we can
As you-
hear Videl.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
No,
16.
with your magic, with your shadowing magic around him, it is not so bad. As you step out of the chamber where the staircase is, you can see the hallways. They're still lit amongst candles and torches along the way, but no guards.
That's a good sign.
You walk,
Maybe.
continue past the hallway, past the altar, and you walk to the other way. Another hallway comes, with some weird stuff at the very end of it, but no guards.
I signal the others to follow.
Oh, we will follow.
Just for your consideration, I do not know where we are going. But there is something weird up ahead.
We are going the way the queen described to us to take.
And it's this way
I
and
hope.
go over here.
Okay. Oh, I want to know what that is.
Know what that is.
Now we keep going.
As you're going in towards the room, close by, you can see two guards that are rummaging around in in like crates, and the other one just go, "Hurry up already! The other ones are going." Yeah, I know. We're gonna kick some motherfuckers' ass. Yeah, come on, let's go. And it started to move out.
We hurry back. Guards are coming.
What? Where are we gonna go?
I don't know.
Stand still! Just cast invisibility on us.
Okay. As they come out, one of them starts to move away, and the other one stops and go like, "Did you see that? What? I swear I saw a shadow." What?
Shadow?
The fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I swear. Oh, come on. There's some fucking rats or shit. This fucking castle stinks already. Yeah, but no. Let's go. They probably need us in the courtyard. And they are walking back, and they entering another hallway and disappears around the corner.
Okay, let's go.
Yes. Following. I'm not nervous.
As soon as the time has passed, unless something shit happens, I will send sending to Rill. Just as a note to you.
And I will go back to you now, because as these people are going into the tunnel, and you go to the halfway thingy, you stop, and you, following the instruction of the queen, and you can see there is like a small, as you push your hand through it, it is an illusion.
Oh.
This in front of me.
Yes. To the right, side. I haven't mapped it out, but it is over here.
Okay.
What?
I don't know, I just made a prediction for
Oh yes.
later.
Okay.
Ignore me.
But as you go in towards this chamber inside, if you walk through this illusion, you can see there's a teleportation circle in here as well. Nothing, but there are more bookshelves, and they're looking like nobody has been able to touch this place at all. But this teleportation circle looks different than the others.
Can we use it?
Make an Arcana check.
Let's all get on top of it and try. I'm also gonna do an Arcana check.
What do you do?
As Vidal, you look at it, this actually looks like, and also real, when you're coming closer to it, this actually looks like the ones that Blinky draws. This is an actual teleportation circle.
Not as beautiful as Blinky,
So
though.
is this leading us to the throne room?
Oh, and we're invisible, so let's go.
And with that, Blinky.
This is terrible.
With a swoosh of, and also the adrenaline kicking off, you materialize
I
in
need
a
sneeze.
place you haven't been for a lot of years. But the smell is still there. And you are in this very small location with these 4 cylindrical pieces, the pillars around this circle, with this pure iron, and the scribbles of this arcane symbol glowing as you return back to the chamber. And you can hear directly that the queen and everybody is just tumbling down to the floor. And you can hear somebody in the room go, "Oh shit! What the fuck?" As you just look up, and you can see a mage just standing there in the middle. He's holding a book in his hands, and there's a bunch of food and sweets sitting close to him, he's sitting there in a corner,
Does he have his pants on?
yes, he has his pants on.
Please let him have his pants on. This is not a lonely time.
I can't explain.
On
looks
what part does he have his pants?
I'm not even gonna hesitate. I'm gonna go up to him and hold a dagger out towards him. Who are you?
I am Sylvestron.
Mm-hmm.
I
You.
work here. I'm a janitor. It's
What time is it?
soon midnight.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What are you doing down here?
I'm having a break.
Uh-huh. And yeah. God damn it.
What? I don't understand. And the queen is
No, I know.
and she trying to take her daughter and drag her out of the circle. She's so weak.
Yeah.
What is happening? Are you hurt?
Yeah, we're hurt. I can't really trust any.
Yeah.
Can I trust you, my fellow man?
Can I trust you?
I don't care. I'm asking you right now. Look me deep in my eye and say, "Do you know Leon? Do you know Leon?"
You look like, no, I don't know.
I'm doing inside. On that fucking face.
What
It's a
have you learned?
13.
Stab
Huh?
first, ask questions later.
Well,
13.
now I am. I'm desperate.
You're looking at him, and he's clueless. He's
Good.
no idea what you're talking about.
Good. It's really important that you don't tell anyone we were here.
What?
Please.
Oh, we had to give them help. We had to
No.
get the healers.
No. I don't know if I can trust anyone. You see, There's bad people that want to hurt.
Can you please
us.
help my daughter out of the circle at least?
Well, yeah, that we can do.
He looks at you and look at the dagger. Can
yes,
I?
Yes, I'm taking it down.
Is he cast fireball or no?
No.
Yes,
go-
okay, please help them.
He goes towards and helps. He's still an older gentleman, like taking up this small child and puts her. As you look around the room is a little bit different when you so far see. It's still the teleportation circle, but the iron chamber has been turning into his. It looks like his janitor like place. He has a sleeping quarter and he has like a kitchen he has put up here. So he put her down at his bed and go like, there you go. She looks not pretty well. Are you sure? I could go and get some healers, you know.
I'm looking to the queen. At this point,
The queen goes and sits down at his chair. I don't even. Where are we? You are in Karil. You're in the Mage Tower. Oh, Karil. Oh, by the gods, that's good news.
Yeah, for now. Except he knows where we are.
But you have to go and help them. There's more? The janitor looks.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot of.
We need to go and talk to the Archmage here. Immediately.
I'm not sure. Usually I have other people to decide these things.
Ril's mom goes like and grabs like your shoulder. You have to help my daughter. You have to help her get my son.
Now, because of you and your family getting into trouble, my friends are also in danger.
She takes your other side and just turn you around. This is not my fault.
I know, but it is not also my only problem right now. You can see that I'm stressed, lady. Let me think.
She releases you.
Okay.
I could.
okay.
Well, come. I wait. And he goes towards the wall, and you can see he tabs on the side of the wall, and one of the bricks falls out. And you can see there's a tube with like a horn on the other side, so he can just shout into the tube. He goes towards the tube, and he puts his mouth on top of it.
How well do you know the Archmaester?
Do you ask the janitor?
Yeah.
Well, I had coffee with his secretary once.
Fine. Bring
Right.
him.
And he like, and he leans down and listens down, and he can hear. You can see the teleportation circle starts to glow, and then, and just it looks like two people arrives there. One of them looks like it would seem like an archmage, but incredibly tired elderly woman walks into this room, and she has like long white hair in a ponytail, and she has very like the years has been very harsh on this person. A lot of deep wrinkles going downwards, and she's like, "What is the meaning of this?" And behind her, she has like a middle-aged guy in like a robes and everything, and he looks more like excited.
We are in need of your help. Desperately, so my friends here are dying.
The man behind you, is that a moon goblin?
Yes.
And the woman said, "Yeah, we don't have time for these practicalities. What do you need of us, and who are you?" The queen stands up and go like, "I am of White Crow of the Crowlands. I am the monarch." And she like, "Oh, my queen." And she leans down and like, "In this hour, Yes, we are. And she almost faints. And the janitor goes there and goes like, "Oh, I catch a queen. Well," and
Good.
the Archmage looks around and goes, "Take care of them immediately." And
I
looks down
take
to you.
care. You mean take care, right?
Let's kill them all. No. She looks down at you. So, what do you want?
I want you to help them,
Yeah.
and also
we
I
will take care of them.
Can you send me back to a place I need to go?
She takes you. Follow me. And she reaches
But I
out
can't
her
really
hand.
wait. I need to make sure that they're fine first.
They are taken care of.
I don't know what that
What is-
means anymore.
Fireball.
She looks at you.
9th level.
You have to trust me.
Oh, that's the problem. Fine.
How do... She looks at... And she takes up a ring from her finger and gives it to you.
What is it?
It looks like a very highly magical ring of protection.
Oh.
It is something that you have never seen before. It's a ring of protection, but it has multiple gems on it. I
Why do
give
you-
this to you in order to follow me. But I will have it back.
All right.
This is my trust to you. This
I
is my
kind-
Archmage ring.
Oh,
This is a symbol that I am the Archmage.
okay.
Do you trust me now?
Nope.
Good. Follow me.
Fine.
And
I'm
with that,
just.
she teleports away. And you are arriving in a private quarter with a circle in the middle of it. And she instantaneously walked you to some books. So where are you going, dear?
I kind of need to go back to the Crowlands.
To the Crowlands.
Yeah,
Are you? Oh,
We're
yes,
we're
she was
doing
the
a lot of
monarch.
things.
Wait.
The
Has
Inquisition
the
has
Crowland
taken.
fallen?
Yes, the Inquisition has taken the castle and the city,
She's
and
back
we
up.
have saved the queen. But there are infiltrators that want to harm her. Someone working for Leon de Tre.
I do not know who that is.
Oh, well, you will probably hear his name, but it's good that you don't.
But this means if the city has fallen. Oh dear. The war is about
It-
to begin then.
It hasn't completely fallen yet, but it's under siege.
I understand. But where? Where do you want to go?
I
And
need to go
she
back
picks
to the
up a-
castle
takes a
inside the
book out.
castle.
I have the calculations over there.
But the
And
thing
she-
is, I need to make sure someone is safe before I do that.
Do
Because
you really have that time, dear?
I have to have that time. I can't not take that time. Just give me, like, a few moments. Just send a message, please.
I will have to go away later.
Yes,
The
I'm
Council of
saying
Tyrell
a
need to see
few
this.
minutes. I'm saying a few minutes. Give me a few minutes, please.
We don't have that minutes. It's now or never, lass.
Give me, like, 30 seconds then.
She looks at you and go, "Don't push it."
Not.
I'm sending. Fuck, now the question is to who?
Leon.
Yes, Leon! Fuck you, Leon! Fuck
I'm gonna
you!
I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
you there.
Thank you, because then I can think about it. Oh,
As you guys step on towards the teleportation circle, do you activate it?
Yes.
A swoosh! And the first thing that you hear is the sound of thunder. As you hear in the outside. You're in a
Where's the-
room.
Still invisible?
Yes.
Cool.
No laughs.
But you hear rain. Heavy rain. You're in a small room close by, and the doors are open into another larger room.
Do we hear anything?
Oh right, wait, this is.
A lot of voices.
I'm gonna try to fumble around and try to like grab a hold on both my visible companions because this is gonna be really tricky otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like hoping I'm grabbing somewhere. Like,
Yeah. And as you're getting closer towards the edge, I'm gonna switch. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is correct here. And you see this enormous throne room. And you can see there are multiple people in here. And there's some sort of ceremony that is happening. There you can see a smaller girl that is about 17 or between 14 or 7 years old. They are close by with an old, not an older, like a middle-aged gentleman that really seems to recognize, holding her close by. On the opposite side of her, looming a man holding a crown in his hands. An older gentleman with a long white, well-combed hair, and white hair behind him, human man. Long, leathery, like almost like, I would say it's more like towards the Matrix, kind of like that length of the robe, but it's made of leather, brown leather, and on the side of it you can see there is this huge emblem of this black fist on the other side. And on his side, you can see there are 2 rapiers, and he's holding this crown. On the right side of him, you can see there's a smaller child, a boy, looking up at him with like, almost like tears in his eyes. And close by to them, you can see there are people looking up towards the crown and witnessing this ceremony that is happening here.
Are these guards or statues?
Those are ornamental armors. They're standing there.
did we hear any sound of battle?
Yeah, you do. But you hear still the ringing bells of the cathedral outside.
Do we hear any sign of battle from within the castle where we
You don't.
hoped the crow guards would be okay? Fuck.
And you hear the elderly man. By the power that has been granted upon me, I, Grand Inquisitor of the Iron Imperium, will now grant you, Cassandra of White Crow, to be the vessel monarch of our Imperium. It has been granted by the divine and by the only ruler that seems capable, who is me. By my Empress, this shall be true. What do you guys do?
Checking area spells out
Yes.
the maniac. Oh my god. That is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Second is a lot of text to read through. I need the biggest, baddest thing I have.
And you can also see the one that is holding this girl behind her, like holding on her shoulder. It's your stepfather.
I figured as much.
And what you know, do you wanna? I'm gonna do like this. He looks down upon everybody. By the power of Alukir and the power of Calador, by law, I define you as Queen Regent.
I'm gonna cast.
And we pick that up next time. As the tension grows even higher,
Oh.
we will end tonight's episode as we're going outside of the huge panoramic colored window on this throne room, going out to see a city in total chaos, a courtyard filled with corpses and battling all over the city, the cathedral that is tolling its bells to warn the city of another attack that is commencing on the streets of Karai. Something terrible happened in the halls of knowledge, and a friend that managed to escape. But to what price? In her nostalgic memory back into the Iron Chamber, back in her hometown. What will happen? We will not know until next time we're going to play on Curse of the Black Mountain. Make sure to follow us on our social media and you check out Roll of Faith. You can also go back to our YouTube channel where you can also go back. If you're like, what the fuck is going on here? You can head back, look back at few of the episodes when they're prepared for this battle, and also before, and get to know the story of what happened before. So check out the YouTube channel. Also, podcast. We have a podcast that is more of a militarized apocalyptic game called Twilight 2000. You can check it out at our SoundCloud. And make sure to follow us on our social media because there can be some information about upcoming games or upcoming materials that will come up. Also, a very important notice, maybe next Sunday we will probably not play, but we will have a little discussion among each other and see if we can reschedule for another day. Or maybe we have to wait till another Sunday to do it again. So this is probably a good place to just let this sink down for a minute. And we will see what is going to happen. Do you guys want to say something before we go?
Is it Sunday yet?
Very soon, I hope. Thank you so much for staying up with us, and I hope you have a terrific new weekend coming up. And I see you next Sunday.
Thanks for watching.
Or maybe some other. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.